Hi guys.
Hi guys.
I'm Manny.
And I'm Dan.
And you're watching another 2000 point Warhammer 40k battle report by Glasshammer Gaming. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and notifications bell just below down there so you know each time we release one of these videos. And if you like our content and you'd like more exclusive content, amazing discounts off our web store, or if you love what we do here and you'd just like to support the channel, then please head over to glasshammergaming.co.uk and join the elite. And also massive shout out to our sponsors, Tables and Towers, who sponsor us to go out to all these amazing events, both nationally and internationally, and also sponsor some of our battle reports. So go and check them out too. Right, Chaos Space Marines, baby.
Chaos Space Marines finally on the channel.
Been a long time coming.
Coming.
And I'm so happy I've managed to.
I don't have to listen to you bitch and moan about one wound Marines anymore.
I've got 2 wounds.
How am I going to listen to that every 2 weeks?
Yeah, I'm just so happy that we got 2 wounds. I don't care if we just get smashed in a turn. We got 2 wounds. That's all I care about. We got 2 wounds. But we got the big boy Abaddon against Kor'sarro Khan.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
So yeah, Scars are my favourite, and I'm trying to move through the Marines. So you've had Ultramarines the past couple of weeks. So now I'm going on to Scars. And I love my Scars. So, we've got the Scars out and they're going to just run at them and just tear them to shreds. You can have your 2 wounds, but my claws are flat 2 damage.
Oh, yeah, man. His claws are so much more efficient than mine. So that's it. We've got the White Scars, led by Kor'sarro Khan, and then Creations of Bile with Abaddon. Let's show you the list.
So, moving through the Marines, changing the list up every couple of weeks. We had Ultramarines, and now we're on White Scars, and they're my favourite faction. So really looking forward to getting them back on the board again, especially with Armour of Contempt now and all that kind of goodness. So it is 1 battalion. I'm trying to save a few CPs because I've souped up my chaplain and he's costing me 3 CPs on his own, and that's all the CPs I spend pre-game. But he is the Wise Orator, and he can do the 2 litanies, and they're going off on 2s, and he has the Mantra of Strength and the reroll attacks and all that kind of goodness, and the +2 to charge. But then he's also got the Benediction of Fury, which makes him flat 3 damage to start with, flat 4 in the Assault Doctrine. And then he also has a Kogorian Storm, which gives him D3 extra attacks. So he can go in with like 8-9 attacks or something once he's got all his litanies off and stuff. So he's really good. He's my Khan on bike that GW won't give me, effectively. Then I've got Khan on foot with his badass bird. He's there for the rerolls and for the +1 to wound. I've got the Libby. The Libby's got an awesome power, which is +2 to advance and charge. Comes in really useful on the Vanguard Vets. Because of that, I've got 2 Vanguard Vets, and they've got Lightning Claws and Chainsaws now. And it's just because they get like all the bonus attacks. They go to flat 2 damage in the Assault Doctrine. And Armour of Contempt does really help keep them alive, so they don't really need the Storm Shields as much anymore. I've got 2 Land Speeders. It's just to go and play the mission. Cool little trading units. I've got the special rule to help my Whirlwind out if I need it, but that probably won't really come into play. But they've got no upgrades on them. I've got an Impulsor in there. That's to just help get the Intercessors around. The Incursors and stuff can jump in there as well, kind of leap out with some OBSEC. I've got 2 Redemptor Dreadnoughts. A bit of I found with the White Scars, you need some shooting in there. It's nice to have a bit of a fire base going on at the back, and then they could come out kind of mid to late game and just kind of get their fists in there and get some ripping some Marines apart. And then the Whirlwind is very important. I think in a combat army you need some form of fight last. So I'm taking that there so he can shoot a unit and effectively pin it down.
I'm super excited, guys. Got the Chaos Space Marines out for the first time with the brand new codex, and I'm using the big boy. I've got a Supreme Command Detachment with Abaddon. He is absolutely incredible. He has 3 Warlord traits, tons of abilities, a very tough and survivable, and hits like a brick in combat. So why would you not take Abaddon? He's got the Agent of Chaos keyword because I've made him the Warlord, so he doesn't break my army from being the Fabius Bile one. What are they called? Creations of Bile, that's the one. So my whole army is Creations of Bile, and it's just 1 battalion detachment. So because Abaddon is a Supreme Commander and he goes in the Supreme Command Detachment, he makes my battalion free for me. And then in the battalion, I've got 1 Lord with a Thunderhammer, and I've given him the Warlord trait where when he dies, once per game on a 2+, I can get him up at the end of that phase. I think that's quite nice to have. And then his Relic makes him -1 to be wounded. I really like that too. Then I've got a Master of Possession. He's got the Cursed Earth power that gives a 4-up invulnerable bubble to Demonkin units, so my Warp Talons and my Possessed. And then he's got the other power where I can raise guys from the dead. I can bring a model back from a squad, which I think is really cool because it makes your charge distances smaller and stuff like that. So yeah, those are my 3 characters in my army. Then the rest of my army is very, very simple after that, actually, guys. I've got 3 troops, which are just 3 units of 10 cultists to play the mission, help me run, raise banners, play the primary a little bit. And then I've got 6 elites, which are 3 units of 5 Terminators and 3 units of 5 Possessed. Because I think if you're going to go Creations of Bile, you really want Possessed, 3 units of 5 Possessed. And then I could only take 3 units of Cultists if I take 3 other Infantry Core units. So that's why I've got 3 Terminator units. And then to finish off, I've got 3 Fast Attack of 3 5-man Warp Talon units, which I think are really good now that they've got 2 wounds. AP -2 hurts them a little bit, but overall great. So I've got 9 little 5-man combat trading units, and that's the game for me, is just playing combat trades and then having Abaddon beast up the middle of the board as quickly as he can.
So, secondaries for this one. We're a combat army. We're running at them. We're advancing and charging. We're just going to run into the, I'd say, hail of bullets, but Manny hasn't really got any shooting either. So we're just running in there. We're going to do as much damage as we can and score points while we're doing it. So to start with, I've gone for Lightning Strike. It's the new kind of White Scar secondary. I'm not really sure how good it is, to be totally honest with you, so I'm just trying it out. You get points for killing stuff. You get points for shooting stuff once you've advanced, but I haven't really got very many assault weapons, so that's not going to be going on. But like killing characters and killing stuff off objectives, then it's a really good one. The next one I've gone for is Shock Tactics. That is a very good one, and that's just a generic Marine one. And basically, if you take an objective off an opponent and you're holding it with an Redemptors or Starters unit at the end of the turn, then you get 3 points, which is exactly what I want to be doing, especially in this mission as well, with the 3 objectives in the middle. So hopefully I can score quite well on there. And then no prisoners. Those Chaos Marines getting that extra wound has just bumped up their no prisoners by about a third. So I think I could get, if I table the Chaos Marines, I could get the full 15 on that, although that might be a bit of a stretch.
Right guys, I've got my secondaries for this game and it's just such easy picks for me. I've got a combat army that's Creations of Bile. I'm just going to be running up the board. I know Dan's white cards and he's going to run at me as well, but that helps my secondaries. So number 1, I've gone for Specimens for the Spider. So that's the one that's Creations of Bile specific. It's in Purge the Enemy. And basically, each battle round, I can get up to 5 points. I can get 3 points if I kill a character in melee in that battle round, and 2 points if I kill a non-character or vehicle or monster in melee as well. So any infantry or biker unit will give me 2 points, and then any character will give me 3 points. So I know I can get like 10 to 12 points off that from Dan. So that's what I'm going to aim for, just go in there and kill as much as I can. Then the second one I've gone for is the Long War. Partners very, very nicely with that first one. So I get a point for every single unit on an objective that I kill, up to a maximum of 3 points for like per battle round. But also I get 2 points if I control an objective at the end of my turn that Dan was controlling at the start of my turn. So that's going to be very big if I'm running at Dan. I can only get 3 points maximum as total from that secondary per battle round though. So if I take one objective off Dan and kill the unit that's on there, I'll get 3 points a turn. And then it's going to help me with my Specimens of Bile anyway, because I'm going to be killing him in combat. So that's a load of points on Specimens for the Spider and the Long War together. So I think that's really, really good. And then my third one, I was really struggling on. So I just took Retrieve Nakmun Data because I've got 3 units of 10 cultists. So I'm going to reserve 1 in strategic reserves and have 2 on the board in opposite corners. And they can just do 3 turns of it for me and get me 8 points. I'll be well happy with that. here they are deployed for the first time on the channel, guys. The brand new Chaos Space Marines.
Look at him. Scary boy himself.
Abaddon. He's just my favourite thing about the new Chaos. He's too good, though. He is too good, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He needs toning down a little. He's bringing down a peg or two, or his points need going up a, 30, 40 points, something like that. The only thing that doesn't make sense to me is other models which are the same points are nowhere near as good. Nowhere near as good. Gilliman, same points. He's been nerfed heavily, and he goes down a lot quicker than Abaddon.
Morvenval's pretty similar as well,
Morvenval. Gazgul.
Yeah.
He's got the same, you can only take 4 wounds a turn, but he can be shot from anywhere. So yeah, he's like them characters, but on steads, and then he's the only one that's infantry.
Yeah.
So he's the same size as them, but he can run through walls and the rest of them can't.
I think we've got a few. GW's got a few containers worth of Abaddons that they need to shift. So
it's because when they brought this model out, that does make sense, Dan, because when they brought the model out, he was pretty crap.
Yeah, so they wouldn't have sold any of them.
That's it.
Yeah.
But now he's really good. So
we're on to you, GW.
We know.
We know.
You know what you're doing. But yeah, so down on table first time, Creations of Bile. I think they're just really good now. Obviously, my favourite Emperor's Children. But don't know what they're like yet. I haven't delved that far into it yet. But on the surface of it, Word Bearers and Creations of Bile look like really interesting ways to play combat units now. And Warp Talons got changed. Terminators got changed with their weapon profiles and stuff. Possessed have had a massive upgrade. So I thought I'll try all the units that I was using in my Emperor's Children army, but just as Creations of Bile. So this is before I add anything. The only new addition that I haven't used before is Abaddon. So everything else is basically my Emperor's Children thing, but just rejigged to make it Creations of Bile. So there's loads of MSU, guys, and I've deployed 2 units of 5 Terminators on this flank with 1 unit of Cultists just to threaten that objective. I don't want to go and hold that in my turns and stuff. Not important for me. But when Dan goes to hold it, I'll be sure to bat him back. And then in the middle, that's where the core is. I've got 1 unit of Terminators, 1 unit of Warp Talons, and double possessed units there with my Master of Possession, who can give 4 up invulnerables to all the Demonkin. That's why I've put Abaddon right next to them. So Abaddon is within 3 inches here. And if a Dreadnought moves out and goes directly in front of Abaddon and comes down, I've got these 2 closer from that angle. And there's a Cultist right in this corner that will be closer right up until you get to about here. Then Abaddon gets closer than that corner. Otherwise, the corner's closer because Abaddon's 2 inches back from the rest of everyone. Yeah. So that's why Abaddon, he just stood out in the open bring it, baby. And then over here, in this ruin, I've got a unit of 10 cultists in the corner, just to protect Abaddon, basically. Yep. Then they can run out for that objective at some point. And then I've got my Lord on the front line with 5 possessed behind him. 5 Warp Talons here and 5 Warp Talons here. Nice. Just to, jump over that. That's the objective I want to be holding. Not that one on that side, this one on this side. Because Dan's a little bit lighter on this side. I'm a little bit lighter on this side. So those flanks are going to go that way. Yes, like that. That's why I put Abaddon on that flank to make sure those flanks go that way. And then I've just strat reserved 1 unit of 10 with Mr. Naked Guy.
Naked Guy.
You've got to take Naked
Always
Guy.
The hero.
Yeah, that's the best cultist squad because their sergeant is the Naked Guy. But they've gone in strategic reserve because I've run. Just cool. And right, that's it. That's me.
So I've got the 10 Terminators. They've combat squadded and then they've gone in reserve. Give me 2 turns potentially if I want to come down and hit something. The Assault Intercessors are in the Impulsor. I've got 5 Incursors there. So it's the mission where I can't forward deploy. So Incursors were a complete waste of time. So I've got a unit of Incursors in there and then a unit of Vanguard Veterans. My Chaplain's gone on this side because there's 2 Terminator squads over there and he will rip through a squad of Terminators. Then I've kind of, you'll notice it's very kind of symmetrical. OCD's very happy with this. I've got 2 Land Speeders, so they're both within 18 of the objectives, so they can jump on there and trade if they need to. The Whirlwind, Khan is here to give the rerolls to the Dreads if needed. And then Incursors and so I think it's better for me to spread Manny's army out. I think his army wants to stick into more of a ball than mine. So I've gone quite thin across, and I'll be trying to threaten him on multiple fronts. I think
it's beneficial for me to go first here, So I really want to go first.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I really don't want to go first.
Yeah, because obviously this mission is whoever holds that middle objective at the end of the game gets 5 points.
Yeah.
But if Abaddon advances into that ruin turn 1, he's charging turn 2.
Yes. Yeah.
And my possessed. If I get into that ruin turn 1, guys, my possessed, because I'm Creations of Bile, I move 10 out to there, then charge.
Yeah.
And there's no wall blocking anymore. So
No.
on his home objective, I'm going for it turn 2.
Stack any of that.
So I'll be there before your reserves come in.
Ah, no.
So I want to go first.
No, okay. Yeah,
I'm just going to go mass aggression if I go first. My whole army is going to come out.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Because I'm like, you got 1 turn to clear it.
Yeah.
And then I'm in your lines. And then it's going to be like, can you take me out? Because I need to get to Dan before he gets his +1 damage. That's all that's in my mind.
Yeah.
I have to get to you in like 2 turns.
Oh, wicked. So if we make this quick, we can go to the pub.
Yeah, but if you go first, then I'm struggling as well.
Okay.
I think it is like that, you know?
Interesting.
Yeah, I think it's going to be quite close on that.
Then. Right, so, well, we'll see what the dice gods decide, shall we?
Oh,
5?
how dare you?
Just roll 6s, bro.
How dare you? How dare you?
Oh, I saw the scene! It was flashing. Right, so the reason why I didn't want to go first is because I wanted to go to the pub, obviously. But then the other reason is I can't shoot him. I can't do anything really. And I've got to put the first lot of units out to start trading with. So I'm effectively like a wave down. So that's why I didn't want to go first. But here's what it is. The middle objective, I am not putting anything on there. Because if I put something on there, it won't live. And I'm giving Manny extra inches. So, because he'll, instead of just moving and advancing, he'll move, then charge, get 2d6, then he'll pile in, then he'll consolidate, and he'll be like, here, turn, after his turn 1.
Yeah.
So, if I put something in the middle, it's just moving his army.
Yeah,
up
I'd charge it with every unit.
Yeah.
I'd just charge it with every unit.
So there's no point doing that. So, I've made sure my 2 land speeders have come up. They're like my first wave of trading stuff, and they are out of charge range of everything in the middle. So, that's not happening there. And then all I did really is I've advanced my cursors there. They're a bit closer to the objective, so you never know. That could help me in a minute. I've moved my impulsor with my assault intercessors just up a bit because they can threaten that ruin a lot more likely now. And I've sat 2 inches back from the wall. So if Manny wants to charge me, he's coming through. So then it makes it easier for me to go deal with him and still hide myself. Yeah. And it stops him sitting on this side of the wall and still doing damage. Yes. Because I can't really get to him there. So that's why I've done that. And then the chaplain's gone there because he can advance and charge. So he's got like a 21-inch or 22-inch threat. And then like 22-inch move and then charge. So again, just kind of making Manny make difficult decisions and put him under pressure, that kind of thing. And then the whirlwinds just moved back. So yeah, this is one thing that I pointed out to Manny here. So I've moved the whirlwind back so I can just see that cultist without crossing the forest. And it's because I'm shooting out of line of sight. I'm -1 ballistic skill. And then if I was going over the forest, I would be -1 to hit. So I'd be hitting on 5s. Whereas now I'm just -1 ballistic skill, so I'm hitting on 4s.
Yeah, it's a good way of doing it. I didn't realise that they stacked.
Yes.
I thought it was only -1 total, but yeah, I didn't realise it dropped your ballistic skill down.
Yes. So yeah, that's it really. Nothing else to report. Nothing special going on. Move my Libby up just to more of a deny range going on in the middle. That's about it really. So now we've got the psychic +2 to advance and charge. I'll put it on them. Goes off on it. Oh, it went off. It went off, man. It went off.
My God.
Holy hell.
My God.
Cool. So yeah, that's gone off on them. And then so that's my psychics done. Then the only shooting I can do, because Abaddon's got Lookout Sir, which is mental. The whirlwind going into those cultists. So the land speeders have a really cool rule where if you're within 18 and visible, I can +1 to hit for a whirlwind.
Yeah.
But I cannot see you, so I can't do that. So just 2d6 shots. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hitting you on 4s. And wounding you on 2s. 2.
And I'm guessing you're going to use that strat to make me fight last time?
I'll pass. Sorry, I'll let you off of this. I'll risk it this time. I'll risk it this time.
1 dies.
Super dude.
Because we get +1 save when Dan's shooting out on the side. That's why I got a 5 up, guys.
Nice. Right then. Other than that, that's it. So
Don't act so disappointed, right? You killed a cultist.
It wasn't even the naked guy. If it was the naked guy, I'd be dancing. But...
I'm like, yeah, I killed a naked guy.
Yeah, so nothing, that's another thing. But nothing about secondaries. No prisoners. No shock tactics. Because I've got to take an objective off Manny, not just get onto one that I was controlling.
See, I have to do the same for Long War, and now I can. So I'm happy.
This is why I really, really wanted to go second.
Oh, and Dan didn't put anything on the middle objective because it would catapult me up the board, but that also means he doesn't get the primary bonus.
Tis true.
Interesting.
I like being on 0. I like being the underdog. It's fine.
Right, a tiny bit more exciting than Dan's, but not very much actually, because I have also just moved a couple of units.
Yep.
I also am not shooting anything, and I also am not charging anything. So I also just have, but I've got 2 powers to cast to Dan's 1. We're doing more things than Dan is. So what I've done here, guys, my cultists rolled the first advance, and they went 12.
Yep.
So I moved them first, put these 2 cultists there. That's a try point there on the end. Got 3 on the end on this side, and then the rest are just filling in the chain. And then, yeah, I've stolen that objective that Dan was controlling.
Yeah.
So that's going to give me 2 points on the Long War, which is quite nice. It's about flipping objectives that your opponent has. Same as Dan's shock tactics. But he's actually gone on to the objective, so it gives me a chance to start turn 1, whereas Dan's starting from turn 2.
Nice.
I kind of need to start from turn 1 because mine gives me 2 points. Dan's gives him 3 points. But I get points for units I kill as well, so... That also benefits me going second, is that I'm going to get those things. Man, why did I want to go first? Now that I've sat and looked at my second, while Dan was doing his move phase, I was looking at my secondaries going, oh, it's probably innately helped me that I went second. Planned it. See, because if I ask the dice gods to go first, they'll make me go second. I don't get what I want. On the first turn, second turn thing, I don't get what I want. So they've just done that. And the main reason for that is... these Terminators then that were back here, they rolled an 11 on their advance. They only needed a 9 to get up to there so that the Dreadnought's going to shoot me.
Yes.
But they got an 11, so it just meant that they could push further back. And then that means there's an extra 2 inches Dan's got to cover here to get in combat with me. So basically, if Dan's Chaplain goes here, an inch away from both of my cultists, he then would have to get his bike 9 around here and then another 2 inches that way. So he's got an 11-inch charge to make from there to get into my Terminators.
Yes. Yeah.
And same on this side. If he goes 18, it gets to him to about here. But then this way, it's like 9 to there, and then I'm out of 3. So, well, he can still declare me, but this way he would actually have to roll the 12.
Yeah.
So that way he's an 11, this way he's a 12.
Cool.
So that's what I've done, because these guys have, after those guys advanced, these ones have sat 2 inches off the wall.
Yeah.
So now they can't be charged. Because of the new 2-inch rule, guys, that GW have just brought in, like last week. Nice. There's that rule where if there's terrain in between you kind of thing, where if you're on or within terrain, then it's a 2-inch thingy. That's what we're saying. Thingy. Yeah. And basically, just for ease, guys, we're playing these ruins as like straight lines between them, essentially. So it's kind of like we're just saying that there's a floor here for the 2-inch thing. Otherwise, it's pointless playing without terrain, really, isn't it? Because obviously, if you're not within terrain, then it doesn't really matter. So we're playing it that way. And then over here, guys, I've just advanced the bulk of my army into the middle. Possessed unit at the front, 2 inches off that wall, just so Dan's got to... Obviously, I can't block him anymore, the 2-inch thing, guys. But the only reason I'm blocking the bike is because bikes can't go through walls.
Yes.
So I can be 2 inches away, then he has to come around to me.
Correct. But
But over here, if Dan charges with Terminators that come in from Deep Strike, I can't block the charge, but he has to actually get through the wall, to fight me. Yeah. So he would have to actually roll the 9. He can't just roll an 8 and fight me from the other side.
Yeah.
He has to come through with a 9. So that's what I've done there. Stand 2 away. Then my second unit of Possessed, my Master of Possession and my Terminators just tucked in behind them. That's what I really like. These Terminators, they only rolled a 3 on their advance.
Yeah.
But it's like 5-inch move, +1, 6 inches, +3, it's 9 inches. And you're like, on a 3, my Terminators are going 9 and stuff. That extra inch from Fabius Bar really helps. And the increased move on the Possessed is massive. That front unit of Possessed rolled a 1 on their advance.
Yeah.
But they still go 11.
Still go 11.
Like rolling a 1 and going 11 is massive. But then obviously, big boy Abaddon rolled a 6.
Yeah, look at him.
So he's just gone boom,
chilling behind there.
So he's 2 inches off that wall, but he's only an inch off this wall. So Dan can come and charge me, but I feel pretty confident only taking through his face there. Then my cultists have stood still in here to run. These warp talons are screening off the back, as are the Terminators. Got a unit of 5 warp talons here screening off the back. And then the cultist stood still to run in this quarter.
Yep.
Then my third unit of warp talons is over here, 2 inches off both walls, so they can't be charged unless Dan comes through. But there's a line of 5 Possessed, a millimeter away from the wall in there, that Dan can charge. So, but they've gone there to protect the Lord. So they're like 2.8 away from the Lord. Yep. So he gets lookout, sir. Okay. Now that means if Dan's Dreadnought moves its maximum advance and comes all the way over here for its shooting, it's 21 away from this Possessed and 22 away from my Lord. Cool. So even if he comes all the way around, he still can't target him with the Dreadnoughts, and the Dreadnoughts is the main thing I'm scared about shooting into my Lord. Yeah. So yeah, so that's what I've done. I've just done a few strategic plays with my movement, and just to show that, you know, guys, movement is really important. Movement is probably the most important bit of the game, and just by movements, I've done a couple of things like that. And one key thing I've done as well is over here, I've just contested the objective with Dan. He's got a land speeder there, and I've got a Lord on there. No one's obsec. So it's just contested. But what that does mean is, number one, I deny him that I don't need that objective. Don't care about it. Because I've got the middle one and my own one. I only want 2. Yes. And Dan, to challenge me on that middle one, he needs to bring like his entire army. But then he foregoes the flanks to like a couple of cultists. Yes. So I don't think he can afford to fight for the middle really in this game. So I'm just interested in those 2 objectives. So what that means is if I've just contested that one, number one, Dan doesn't get the 4 primary for it. So that's 4 points down. And number 2, he can't shock tactics me off that one. Because I'm not controlling it at the start of his turn. But he can off this one, which I'm pretty sure he will. But it just forces him to go down certain ways, which I like, you know. Any opponent, any choice you can take out your opponent's hands is worth it. So yeah, the only thing I'm going to do in my turn then is cast 2 powers, and I'm done. Nice. So first one, I'm going to do Cursed Earth from my Master of Possession. Needs a 7. Oh, well, it will go off. And it doesn't perils. Do you want to deny it, Dan?
I think I can deny 1, right?
Yeah.
So no.
And then his second one is like reviving people. I keep forgetting what it's called on a 5, but no one's died yet. So I'm going to do a smite on this land speeder.
Smite.
I wish that was the 11 now.
Yeah, cool.
6.
So it goes over to 6. I've put my Libby here to be within deny range or anything, so we can try and deny that. Nope, on a 5.
Okay. If it was the 11, it would have been 6 more. That would have killed it. 3. So it's down to 3.
Down to 3.
Hey, that's pretty cool. I'll take that. I'll take that. And nobody else in my army can shoot, but we've half killed a land. I think half killing land speeder better than killing 1 cultist. So we're in the lead. I do get 2 points on my bonus for holding the center objective. I do get 2 points on Long War for flipping that objective that Dan was controlling. Don't get anything on Specimens of the Spider yet, but I have done 1 run over here. So I'm getting on the points ladder. And what I have done is I've dropped Dan down to 4 primary. Just put, because he didn't get any secondaries or primary bonuses turn 1, puts the pressure on. Nice.
So, it's going to be more exciting than last turn, guys. Don't worry. Even if I roll like crap, it will be more exciting than last turn. Yeah, so basically, I'm trying to give Manny as little as possible, and I'm trying to slow him down, but I've got to score my points, you know? So, All I've done is these vanguards here. They've advanced out. I've put them into the assault doctrine. So these are both of his mantra things went off. So he's got 4 rerolls to hit, and he's got his mantra of strength off as well.
It's really cool that you get that, you know.
Yeah,
Like putting yourself into the dev doctrine for the 2 damage.
Yes, yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah, it's good.
I love that.
It's like to wait till turn 3 with your whole army is very difficult. So I'm glad that happened. And then we've got. Oh, sorry, I forgot to bring. I'm gonna put. I saved this for the camera. I definitely did this tactically. I'm gonna put a unit of Terminators in here.
Oh, because they can advance and charge.
Yeah.
So then this objective is basically Dan's just sealing his mark on there because you'll be in turn 3 next turn.
I'll be here turn 3.
You'll be
Yeah.
in
So they're quite tough. They're quite scary.
You'll be
It's
in
nice to
assault
have them as a bit of a threat.
Yeah.
I've left
I didn't
my
mind them
assault
as
marines
1
in there.
damage. I didn't mind them very much as 1 damage.
I've moved my whirlwind out here. I can get a couple of pop shots off on that character. I've got to get insanely lucky. Manny would have to fluff all of his rolls.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking if I can kill him now, then it might, because he gets back up on a 2+ with the relic.
Yeah.
So I'm like, at least he can't do that again.
With his warlord trait, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, warlord trait. Sorry. Yeah. And then that's about it really. So it's about me trying to control this objective, and this one over here, and then doing some damage to the stuff in the middle. And then just trying to thin something out at least. Right then, so I've got some psychic powers. The Libby advanced over here, so Manny's out of deny range.
Out of deny range.
And I'm gonna put +2 to charge on those vanguards. Nope, fails on a 5. It always does. And then we'll do ignore Overwatch. I don't know why, but that goes off on an 11.
Nice.
Then we'll go for. So that's the psychic. So then we're into shooting. So these guys here can't do anything, but he can use his special rule because he's within 18 invisible. And I'm going to make the whirlwind +1 to hit against him. Oh, yeah.
So what is he hitting on now then?
2s.
Because of the forest?
Oh, no, that's why he's driven over here, right? To see his base over there.
This side of my base?
Oh, okay.
He's got to see the whole thing, right?
Yeah, because he was here, right?
Yeah.
To get over there.
Yeah,
so I can go 12.
Yeah. And then he's -1 to hit because he can't see me?
Yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Can I do? Yeah. Can I
can't
do
do
both?
both? I don't think. Yeah.
So hang on. Let's have a look. Just there. Yeah. I think I'm.
Yeah.
You
could just about ignore the
just
forest
in there.
there.
Yeah. So it literally makes no difference.
Yeah. Literally makes no difference to trade.
No difference. Yeah. Well spotted. So yeah, we're gonna hit you on 3s though, even though we're shooting you through the forest.
That's pretty cool.
2d6, 10 shots. 2, 4,
you don't like this guy, Dan. You don't like this guy.
Hitting on 3s. Wounded him on 4s.
Yeah.
3.
Oh, 3 burns. Dink. 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 Takes a wound.
Yeah.
So he now has 5 left.
Yeah. These guys here. So these two are closer to them, so I can't. But these 3 can shoot him. So these 3 will shoot him. These 2 over here.
I love that. Just maximum whatever you can get into it. Just start peppering him.
Whenever I play White Scars, I leave things on 1 wound every single time. So I'm gonna try and do something. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll shoot this guy first, and he's gonna shoot into the possessed. Should I shoot into the possessed, or should I shoot into the Terminators? The possessed have got 3 wounds each, right?
3 wounds each.
Yeah, no, I'll shoot this. So these 3 into him, those 2 into the Terminators.
Okay.
So the 2 at the back have just got 2 shots. Oh, double hit there. 1 wound. -1.
Into the termies. All good.
Oh. And then those guys there will get 6 shots into him. 4.
5's to wound. He's -1 to wound. So.
Oh, cool. 3.
3 wounds. Okay, that was lucky.
Let that be a lesson to you.
Takes 1 wound.
Yeah, 1 more. Yeah. Right then. What else have we got? We've got this guy here. He's going to shoot into the Terminators.
Oh yes.
So we got 1, 2. It's 2 shots from his storm. Oh no. I can't remember whether he's got the. He's got 2 storm bolters. That's what he's got. 2 hits. 1 wound. -1.
Terminator. Oh good.
I keep reminding you it was -1, even though you ignore it. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. This is his big gun on the top.
Yeah, the Iron Hail thing.
1.
He takes
Yes! Yes!
the one Terminator's got 2 left.
Pow! The chaplain advanced, and that's a rapid fire weapon on the front of his thing. They advanced, they can't throw a grenade. They only advanced 1, so if I shoot anything into them or do anything, then it makes my charge range like not a 4 or a 3 or whatever it is.
Perfect.
So I can't shoot anything into them.
Oh, you have to kill him in combat, basically.
But I'm not going to kill 10 of them in combat, so it's like there's no way they're going to have enough attacks to waste them all.
Yeah.
So it sucks really, but unless I might fail my charge, so I can't afford to shoot.
Yeah, you can't risk it.
Because they only rolled a 1 to get there, so I'm not even on the objective yet. Yeah, cool. I think that's it. I think that's all my shooting. So right, we're going to do some charging. I want to do a 3d6. I think I probably do, don't I? Here, just to try and leap over the top. So that's a 5. Oh, I've totally forgotten something. You know, I've messed this turn up big time.
What's up?
I forgot to make you fight last with something. I put him there, and I was like, "Yeah, just make sure we fight last." And then I'm like, "Oh, I may as well."
Yeah, just do that.
Do you mind? Put a wound back on him. I just need to make one of these fight last, and just say they didn't take a wound. Sorry, that's my fault. Wow. Okay. And I would have spent a CP to make one of them fight last. Sorry, guys. That's what happens if you try and change your plans last minute. Right then. Okay. So,
who's fighting last then, Dan?
We'll make the possessed fight last.
Doesn't matter. Last. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. These here then. I think I'll spend a CP and make one of them 3d6 charge over, because if they fail their charge, then this plan really falls apart.
Okay.
So they're going to go into the Terminators.
Into the Terminators.
Okay. See, there's the double 1. That would have been a double 1. I was waiting for it. So that's a 7. So I'll move these in, and then we'll come back, because I've got quite a few charges to make. And then the chaplain's going into the possessed, but he can't fail that. So he's going to go in with a 6. Then we've got what is important? These are probably the next most important thing. So they'll go onto there.
Perfect.
With a 9. Then it's just these guys into him.
Perfect.
With a 6, I think that makes it.
Okay.
So, oh my God, we made all our charges. All right then. So, yeah, all my charges went off. Quite surprising, actually. I'm not feeling a bit uneasy about that. It's quite strange. Yeah, we're all right. So now the possessed are fighting last. So I'm not that bothered about these things over here. So we're definitely going to fight with the Vanguard veterans first into the Terminators.
Okay then. Because I could make 1 unit -1 to hit.
Yeah.
For a CP. And then you'd be hitting on 4s with rerolls?
4s with rerolls, yeah.
That can still cut quite a lot of damage off. Because I don't think I need to make anyone else -1 to hit. Because the chaplain gives himself rerolls, right?
Yes.
So he's hitting on 3s with rerolls. So it'd be pointless there. So I will just make that 1 unit -1 to hit.
Chaplain hits on 2s, doesn't he?
Yeah, so that's what I mean. If I make him -1, he's still
I
hitting
see.
on 3s.
Yeah,
Doesn't really do anything. So yeah, so I'll try this. I'll do this.
Yeah, the Terminators might as well do it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Well, then. Yeah, I think we'll stick on the. There's no point me going round, I don't think, because I can't block them from doing anything. So, yeah, I think we'll stick over this side here. And we'll come round to there. Right. So, we've got 2 attacks base, +1 for charging, +1 for the lightning claw.
Yes.
And then we get an extra one with the chainsaw, afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 4 each. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 for the sergeant.
Perfect.
Okay. Right then, so we're hitting you on 4s.
Oh, it's coming to play at the moment. There's like 6 3s in there.
Yeah.
So it's coming to play at the moment. Let's just see if it helps with it, because you've got rerolls. Oh, it's still coming to play. Okay,
Yeah.
That's pretty decent. It's done okay.
There we go. And then it's 4s, right?
I think Terminators are only toughness 4, yeah. I think only the Possessed are toughness 5.
4s with 4 rerolls, because we're lightning claws. There you go. So these are -3.
So they're -2 against me, I believe. So I still have 4 ups, is it?
Yeah.
So 1, 2, and 1 down to 1.
Because one's already taken a wound, right? That's why I was trying to take a wound off him.
Oh, yes,
So one's
with the
dead,
thing.
and then 2 more dead.
Okay, so 3 die.
3 die.
Okay.
And then the chain swords. It's just 1 extra attack with each guy, right?
Yes, 1 extra attack with each guy.
Force. Reroll. Oh. So 3. I'll use these 3. And then it's
Fours.
Fours.
With no rerolls here.
1.
Just 1. Okay, and this is a
-2.
3 up?
Yeah.
Yep, all good. So just 3 die.
3 die.
Okay, so they fight in death.
Cool.
So obviously I'll do 1, and then 2, 3, and then they'll fight in death.
Yep.
And then they'll go away. So guys, I just wanted to show you that. I'll take them off now. I just wanted to show you that all 3 of them can get in, fight, and then go.
Oh, I see what you mean.
So I'll take them off now, and then I'll just do their attacks later. I'll let Dan carry on with his first. Or should I just do that now? Yeah. Because you've got your chaplain right next to him and everything.
So yeah, the
I
chaplain.
can't interrupt. So that's, I can't interrupt. there.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. So the chaplain.
Yep.
So he gets D3 extra attacks when he goes in for 3.
Yep.
So he gets 4 on his profile, +1 for charging, and then an extra 3, and then 1 for mantra.
Very nice.
So hitting you on 2s, re-rolling all hits, and then I'm strength.
I'm toughness 5, so you're not 10.
So yeah, so 3s then, and then I don't get any re-rolls to wound you, do I?
No.
I can't afford a CP. So.
Still a pretty good wound roll.
Very good. So these are -2.
So these are just 4 of invulnerable.
4-ups, yeah.
Failed 2. Failed 3. What's the damage?
Flat 3, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'll re-roll the third one, that last one. I like if only 2. Yes, only 2 die.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Would you like to interrupt with the Lord?
I don't think it's worth it, no.
I don't think it's worth it. So. No. Okay, cool. So we'll go for 3 attacks each, aren't we? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So also hit you on 3s.
Yep. Very nice.
And then we'll wound you on 5s. 2.
He's okay.
No.
And then
That's
against the
fine.
cultists.
And oh yeah, sorry. And then with their piling, so I've made sure I'm 2.5 from them, 2.5 from him. So then I'm going to go over here just so I'm outside of 2, because I've moved closer to them.
Okay.
And then he's going to move into him and base him. And he's going to move in closer there to bridge that gap. And then just do that. Just as a little bit of a move blocker, so they can't just come straight across. They've got to go around a bit.
Okay.
Right, okay then. So, what else have we got? Oh, yes, and then into the cultists. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1. And then they've got the Heretic Astartes keyword, right? That's why they've got the thing. So, for 1 CP, I can do 4 rerolls to hit on them. And then that might just clear them off there, and that might get me my point for killing a unit.
Yeah.
But it's a CP for a...
We're getting low pretty quick with these white scars.
That's the problem, isn't it?
I'm just looking at it like you're going to run out of interrupts very soon.
I just don't... I don't a CP for a point is probably not worth it.
But it might be.
So...
It's whatever you think, right?
No, it's fine. 3s.
That's when you look at it and you're like, oh, half miss. Oh, I wish I used it.
Doesn't matter what I would have done. If I hadn't done it, then they wouldn't have done anything.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. That's fine. So these are -1 in combat. So it's keep showing you 6 up.
Yes. Ah, yes. So 6 die. And that's it, right? That's all you got?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking here. Because you got no obsec on the middle one, right?
No.
And I'm holding that one. So this one here, Dan, if you just hold this for a second.
Right.
Just going to check a stratagem, actually. Because if 6 die, if I take these 3, 4, 5, 6, then I have 3 left. And obviously I'll get to pile and consolidate into you.
Yeah.
And then after morales, I'll probably have 2 left. Maybe just the 1. Right? But I've got a stratagem.
That's the way I thought about it anyway.
yeah. But I've got a cool stratagem. And I'm like, I think I might use it here because it could swing pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
So I got one called Tide of Traitors.
Yes, yeah.
So you'll notice that this guy over here is within 6 inches of that board edge.
Yeah.
And obviously I'm within 6 of my deployment zone, so it doesn't really matter. But basically, I can use this stratagem in my command phase and then select a cultist mob unit from my army, either within 6 of an edge or 6 of my deployment zone. Up to D3+3 destroyed models are returned back.
No.
So now it's not my whole unit coming back like before,
yeah.
but now I don't have to play reinforcement points.
Oh,
It's like the Poxwalker strat.
Yes, okay.
So I could do that and just go 12 on the primary for a turn,
12 on the primary, yeah,
which I think would be quite big. But the only thing I just want to check is Heretic, you know, the Heretic Astartes thing. I just want to check they definitely have the Heretic Astartes keyword. I'm assuming so, otherwise they'd break all my buffs and stuff. But I just want to check they do, otherwise 7 die there. Yeah, Traitoris Astartes. They don't have Heretic Astartes.
Oh!
And is it just Heretic Astartes? I think it might just be Heretic Astartes that get it.
Oh, see, because yeah, I think you have to be Heretic Astartes for me to get my 4 rolls to hit.
Yes.
So I'm glad I didn't use that.
Okay. Oh, okay, yes. Oh, wow, yeah, okay. So 7 die.
Oh, okay.
That makes
that might be a way of them getting Armor of Contempt off the cultists.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes. That makes it more dodgy. Because then okay. Well, I still have to take 7 off.
Yeah.
So I will take those 7 and leave the one within 6 there. What it means is I have to...
You'd have to roll a 5 or a 6.
I have to roll a 1.
Because if they fail and 1 runs and he lives...
Yeah. D3+3 come back?
Yeah, so 3 would come back. And then you'd
on a 1, 4 will come back.
On a 1, 4 will come back. And then you can test it with me.
Oh, yeah, can test it with you.
Yes.
Oh, and then we've got 2 each.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. So okay, so it does matter then.
Okay.
So yeah, but on a 3 up, I'd take it, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't think it says out of engagement range, right? I think it just says come back. I'm assuming it might be one of those where I can only go in engagement range if I'm already in engagement range. These return models cannot be settled within engagement range of any unit unless those enemy units are already within engagement range.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I can come within engagement range of you.
Cool.
So that's what I was thinking. I was like, maybe I could just pinch it.
Yeah.
So that's all your fights, basically, isn't it?
Everything.
Okay, so let's just do mine. Let's do the Possessed. So I thought I'd just wait to the end. So now I'll just do all 5 in one go. The 2 that died and the 3 that are still there.
Yep.
So, see if we can do something to this bloody chaplain, shall we? So, Possessed. I'm so excited using Possessed for the first time, guys. New Possessed anyway. Right, so Possessed have got 5 attacks base. So I'd have 5 and 5 on the guys that died.
So what strength are they?
I'll just have a quick look for you. 5 and 5. So 5 and 5 on the guys that died. 5, 5 and 6 on the ones that are there.
Mm-hmm.
So my sergeant, I think the only difference between him and everyone else is he gets +1 attack. Yeah. Right. So I'm strength 5, but I'm strength 6 because of Creations of Bile.
Yeah.
And then I'm -2, so just -1, so that puts you on your oven.
Yeah.
And flat 2. So strength 6, -1, 2.
I'm just wondering if I should what's it called? What's the word I'm after? Transhuman.
Oh,
because I was hoping to kill more. I thought I was going to kill more Possessed than that.
Oh, I
with
see.
my 8 attacks with 4 rerolls and stuff, I thought I was going to kill more than that.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to transhuman, and then that leaves me on 2 CPs in your turn to interrupt. Okay. So he's gonna transhuman. So the only thing I'm gonna check, guys, because I don't want to mess this up, is my experimental enhancements for being Creation of Bile. The new book, isn't it?
Yeah, it is just add 1 into the move characteristic and add 1 to the strength of models with this trait. I thought it might be like only when I charge and stuff like that, but no, it's just all the time.
Okay.
So I'm +1 strength all the time.
Nice.
Yes, they are strength 6, and then I think I'm just going to use that standard chaos. I think they've still got it. Death of the False Emperor, 1 CP, yeah. Use this in the fight phase when a Traitoris Astartes, which they are, unit, so it doesn't have to be core, because they're not. Crap. Traitoris Astartes unit from your army selected to fight. Till the end of the phase, each time a Heretic Astartes model in that unit makes a melee attack against an Adeptus Astartes or Sanctus Astartes, reroll the hit roll. So you get full rerolls to hit against Marines for 1 CP.
Full rerolls to hit?
Against Marines for 1 CP, yeah. So do that on the Possessed.
And you've got 25 attacks.
26, yeah. Yeah.
26.
I think I should try
Yeah,
it.
you should be getting like 20 and then
10 wounds. 5 go through, 10 damage.
Oh, yeah.
I should try it, right? I think.
Oh, he's dead anyway. Even if I transhuman, he's dead.
Oh, averagely, yeah. What is it? 26 attacks. So it should be about.
Yeah, go for it. I'll just hope you roll under average on your 4s. Yeah, you should get like 20 and then 10.
Yeah, I should get like 24 hits. And then
on
like
3s,
12
right? Hitting on 3s, right?
with full rerolls.
Yeah.
So I should get 18. Rerolling the other 8. Another 5. Was it 23 or 24?
Okay.
So I should make you take 12 with transhuman.
Yeah.
So you should fail 6 and take 12 damage. Roughly.
Yeah, because I've got 7 wounds, right? So
it might be borderline.
4
it might
have to go
might
through.
I might not roll well.
Because the thing is, right, if they live, then they move 9 and they can come over and charge over here now.
Yeah, because they're about to kill him.
Because they're about to kill him.
And then consolidate.
And then, you got to consolidate that way, I suppose.
Yes. I guess that's a good point, Dan. I should probably do my Terminators first, shouldn't I?
Oh, yeah.
In case they kill the Vanguard.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry about that, man.
Tactics.
So, yes, the 3 that are obviously piling in, and then these 2.
Yeah, because look down here, guys. They're quite close there. Then if they pile in 3, that's not that bad a charge.
Yeah, so Terminators 4. 4.
I can't do anything about these because they're not Primaris.
And then
they're just lowly Vanguards.
And 5. Okay. So these are -3. So these will be -2 against you at least.
Yep.
And they're strength 5 with their weapons now. Well, strength 6 now. Strength 6 -3, 1 damage. So I'll put you on 5 ups, will I?
Yeah.
So I'm going to spend the 1 CP where Terminators get the +1 to hit. You know that's still a thing, right? Terminators getting +1 to hit. I love it. That doesn't everyone get that? Like all Terminators in the game.
There is one that doesn't.
Oh, there is one that doesn't.
There is one that doesn't.
Wrath of the Chosen. Fight phase. When a Traitor's Astartes Terminator or Chosen unit selected to shoot or fight, unit makes an attack. Add 1 to the attack's hit roll. Yes, I do get it.
Yeah, cool.
So I'll do that. So I'm hitting on 2s now. And they are core, so they get reroll 1s from Abaddon. And that's what I was hoping for. I was like, these guys can hit on 2s rolling 1s. And then the other unit can hit on thingy. No, I'm doing this very wrong, Dan.
What?
I'm doing this very, very wrong. Because the 2 Terminators, the 3 Terminators that strike in death, they wouldn't get to hit on 2s. So these ones wouldn't get to hit on 2s. These 3 hit on 3s. I'll still use it.
Yeah.
These 3 hit on 3s, rolling 1s. Okay, not
Nice.
the end of the world.
It would have made 1 dice different.
So we got that many 5 ups from the 3 that died.
So this is what minus
-3 normally, so -2 against you.
5 ups. Okay, that's the squad, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 on a wound.
1 on a wound. So yeah, I got 2 more Terminators hitting on 2s rolling 1s. So I'll just quickly do that. It's these 2s rolling 1s, and then 3s to wound. Can we take that last wound off? Most definitely.
All right. Well, I'm going to fight when I die.
You already fought, mate? That's how this works.
It's
All
only
right.
fair.
Yeah, cool.
Ugh.
So that was them.
Man, I've lost a unit of Vanguard for 3 Terminators. I expected both of those to do a lot better in the middle there, you know?
In the middle there, yeah. I think because I was basically just hoping when I used the -1 to hit, I was hoping that maybe they just you spike down a little bit with your hitting on 4s and rerolls, and it did. Like you rolled 7 3s on the first half, then another.
I don't think I rolled under average.
second bit.
It was just it's that armor contempt kicking in, right? Whatever you think's going to happen, armor contempt changes.
Because it was 4 ups on the turn, it was huge. But
lot.
then the chaplain as well, he went in there and obviously cursed Earth. I've got it up. I've got a 4 up invulnerable.
Yeah.
So he did under average because he made me take 8 saves or 7 and only fell 2 with the possessed on 4 ups. So that was kind of under. And but yeah, the possessed are still, of course, they're still using their full real estate for a CP. I think it's still worth it on 3 of them.
Well, it's massive now, so I've got to transhuman. I'm definitely transhuman him.
Okay. So obviously you don't get transhuman against these 2 because they fight when they died when you hit me. So you wouldn't get transhuman against them.
Okay, can I not just do it when I'm the target of an attack?
But I don't get to target you. I just get to make attacks when I'm dying. It's only when I select a unit and then select targets for the unit.
Yeah.
That's when I attack you.
Oh, okay.
Right? Surely, I think so.
I've no idea. Go for it.
Let's have a quick
No, don't worry about it. There's lots of this going. I don't think it matters. Just do the 3.
Okay.
Just do the 3 that are not fighting in death.
Okay, I'll do the 3 that are still alive.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 5, 5, and 6 for the sergeant.
Yep.
So yeah, guys, I'll do these, and then if it matters, I'll look at the other two.
With the way I roll 4-ups, it probably won't.
Good bloody hit roll. And then you've transhuman, right?
I have.
So these are forced around. Okay. Okay.
I didn't transhuman. Forget that. Forget it.
I mean, if you could roll saves like I rolled wounds there. Not like that. Wow. So that was just 3.
Oh, that wasn't even close.
Oh my god. That was actually just 3 of them through the transhuman.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So now they'll
Oh, look at it,
3
guys.
inches through.
Do you remember when there was a load of badass white scars there? Oh man.
This guy's on the bottom floor, guys. It's showing you where he is.
Oh,
Yeah,
look,
going there.
look at that now.
Oh.
That's gonna suck.
Is that Kor'sarro Khan over there? They're just Khan's looking over, and these 3 guys have just got this chaplain off his bike, and they're going, and Khan's like, and then they've looked over and gone, "You're next." Look, he's backed off to the back of the boat.
Tactically retreat. Tactically.
Whoa, they are incredible.
They're very good. They're really good.
Holy whoa!
And then this guy here.
Yes, that guy there.
You might be wondering, guys, because he's got a hammer, why I've charged in there. And it's literally just because I thought I thought if I could strip some wounds off him, it'll help me later on in the game. And he's only -2 with that thunder hammer.
Yeah.
So it means he's -1 against me. So I've got a 4-up save, and he's only got 6 attacks. So he shouldn't even come close to killing that squad.
Yeah.
And that squad are dead next turn. This ruin is loaded up with guys.
Yeah.
That squad is dead next turn no matter what I do.
This is the thing, because
So-
I've got this hammer here. He's worse than everybody else in my army. Because he's puts down on a 4-up, and he's only got 6 attacks, and he's -1 to hit. So he's not going to do much. He's just there as a guy that kind of like stands on objective, stays alive for a bit, maybe for a turn, then he dies, then he gets back up at the end of the phase on that objective. And goes, "Cool, I'm still here," kind of thing. He's taken for that. If I wanted the cool build, there's another one in there. You know that Tharis and Rioldan where I used to take twin lightning claws? That now is just pick a guy with 2 melee weapons, and then he makes D3 extra attacks with each one. And then there's a warlord trait where you could do mortal wounds and stuff like that for every like successful wound roll. So you're like, I've got like 6 attacks, plus D3 for this weapon, plus D3 for this weapon, and every successful wound roll does like a mortal wound.
Cool.
So there's like some sort of build like that you can make. I just like the tools, because the rest of my army's pretty killy.
Yeah.
Like being Creations of Bile, fighting on death. So I just like this guy being able to give me options.
Yeah.
Really. Right, here he goes then. So he's hitting on 3s. 4 hits. And then he's winning on 2s. 3 wounds.
3 wounds, 4-up saves, 1 dice.
Push! Pushback! Just knocked one on the head. Bang.
And we'll kill this guy over here.
Yep. And then I owe Dan a morale check on my cultist. So of course, I will, wherever that is, I will pile into there. Like that.
Yep.
And then that's it. So morale check. They fail it. And then the last guy. Oh!
Get out of here.
That, guys, that was going to be a massive swing. That was going to be a massive swing. Damn it.
But
it's because naked guy's not in that unit. That's
because
why.
the 2 survived, though. That means I don't get my point for killing a unit in melee, right? To being a white scar. I have to kill a unit in melee.
Is that how it works? Or is it not like you do your melee attacks, then I die?
No, you have to kill
actually
them in melee. Yeah.
Oh, that sucks a bit, man.
That's why
it was
like,
just a few
That's why it was like
cultists.
1 CP for. It's only because they rolled a 1. Like if they'd have rolled a 3, they'd have been here, and I could have shot them with a few things to thin them out first, and then charge them.
Yeah.
But it's just because of that.
Right, I'll take that, bro. And you just tell everyone what your points are and stuff.
Okay then, cool. So shot tactics I got here because I didn't control it.
Yes.
Now I do, and there's a marine unit on there.
Perfect.
So I get 3 for that. Lightning strike. I couldn't advance and kill anything, and then I get a point for each unit I kill in melee. But that didn't happen.
Well, I know possessed are leadership 9, so they're completely fine. But Terminators could be 8, so I'll roll for them. That's a 4.
Cool.
They're definitely at least a 7.
And then no prisoners. We're looking at 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 25 there. So 2 points on no prisoners.
Very nice.
And then there's still a lot of stuff in the middle. I can't even go near it. So there's no way I'm scoring the bonus. This game. Not this turn. This game.
Oh, and Dan. if you hold this for a second, I think I've got something pretty cool.
Okay, yeah.
Because I think Creations of Bile works in my secondary works a little bit differently to the Long War one. So the Long War one, I believe, is in my own turn. I thought I'd just cover this here because I might have just gained a bunch of points in Dan's turn. So Long War says at the end of your turn, this is how you score points. But the Fabius Bile one, I think, is a little bit different because I've got to kill things. So I think they've made it a little bit easier by making it battle round. I believe. I might be completely chatting crap, but specimens for the spider. If you select this objective, score victory points at the end of the battle round for each of the following that apply. So, of course, I wouldn't score it to the end of my turn, but each of the following that apply. Score 3 victory points if 1 or more character or monster units were destroyed. Chaplain died, so get 3 points for that.
Yep.
Score 2 victory points if 1 or more units, excluding characters, monsters, or vehicles, died as melee. So I killed Vanguard in melee, which gives me 2 points, and I killed a character in melee, which gives me 3 points. So I get 5 points.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks, Dan. So I get 5 points on specimens for the spider, and at the end of the battle, I'll just add it on now so I don't forget it. At the end of the battle, I'll get +1 point because I've killed at least one Astartes model unit.
Yeah.
So that's it. So I can't get that +1 any other turn.
Nice.
But basically, it's at the end of the battle round, but I'll put it on now because I've already done it in Dan's. And that means I don't have to concentrate on killing loads in my turn because I can't get any more. I can only get 2 and 3. So I can't get
But it's
any
all right. Something went
more.
right. These speeders here are stopped. The Abaddon can't get out. If he comes around here, he's -2 for the forest. And he can't stand there in his movement. The only thing he can do is charge through the wall and stand there. So we've kept Abaddon back for a turn. Something went right. It's fine.
He's coming. Right, guys, those 3 possessed that have lived are about to switch the game on its head, I think.
Yep.
And just put all the pressure on Dan. And then he's going to have like 1 turn to like really, really cripple me. And if he doesn't, then we're going to be looking like we're in a sweet, sweet situation. But like what I've done here with the guys that survived, they consolidated here after fighting the chaplain. Now they've moved 10 inches that way.
Yeah.
So what I'm planning on doing is charging this storm, this land speeder. So I just come this way. Oh, just come this way a little bit. And then Abaddon has put the full rerolls to hit and wound on himself.
Yes.
So he's going to charge here against both land speeders, hopefully kill both land speeders on his own. And then the possessed will just get to pile in and consolidate to the closest target, which will then be Khan.
Yep.
And then I'll just get 2 of these on Dan's home field objective.
Yep.
With a 6-inch, once I pile in and consolidate, they'll move 6, they'll get onto the objective. And then I'll steal Dan's primary off him. And then hopefully he'll get 0 on the primary because I bought the warp talons that were behind here, out here, to charge into these guys and help my lord.
Yep.
So that means my possessed and my warp talons are sat safely back here again.
Yep.
So, and then the cultists moved out a little bit to screen off the Terminators that Dan still got in reserve. My unit of 2 Terminators that killed the Vanguard advanced backwards. So now 9 from the cultists and 9 from the Terminators is like here. So Dan can't put 5 Termies there. And then from my Terminators and my 2 Terminators here. So because they advance backwards, just because they're useless now, unit of 2, doing nothing in the middle.
Yeah.
But they advance backwards, they're going to get me 4 primary a turn. And also they block Dan's Terminators out.
Yep.
So I can't ask for any more than that. And then that meant that the 5 warp talons that were here holding the objective have now jumped into the middle, safe and sound. They can't really get shot next turn. They can't be charged next turn.
Yep.
So they're another unit I can catapult onto Dan's objective next turn.
Cool.
And then the other 5 possessed have just piled up right. They're like half an inch away from the wall. So Dan can charge them off the other side.
Yep.
Because of fighting death, so that's okay. And then Abaddon's going to charge out. So we're just going to see what happens here. And then one of these speeders has only got 3 wounds left as well, right?
It's this one.
That one's only got 3 wounds left. Perfect. And then over here, my Terminator just came out from behind the wall because I need to flip that objective for the long war to try and get points for the long war. And see where we can get on that. Right then. And then these Terminators over here, they've just moved 2 inches away from the walls. And they're trying my run.
Okay.
So I'll just roll it now.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to do anything till the end of the turn. They can't see anyone
roll
shoot
your
or
6
charge.
now, it's fine.
There's not a 6.
Damn it.
So we got to run. Yeah. So you get 4 points on retrieving Octarius data this turn, because I did it with Cultists over there turn 1, and now I've done it with Terminators over here turn 2, and then I've still got Naked Guy Squad in reserve to come on and try and do it next
squad
turn.
in reserve.
Right, so that's it. Let's just see what happens. So, Psychic Powers, I'm going to try and do my 4-up Invulnerable again. Needs a 7. To 12. I'll keep the perils. And how many wounds do I take? 1.
Cool. Okay. I presume you move forward, haven't you? So you are in deny range, but I can't deny 12.
Yeah, so yeah. So, okay, so we do have the 4-up Invulnerable again.
Yep.
And then I'll... my other ones get a model back. In like the possessed unit or something.
Oh, okay.
I need to check the range on it. Oh, whoa. I might actually end up going for Khan because I was like, I don't want to risk it on like a 7-inch charge. Yeah. But if I put another one at the front, it'd be like a 3 or a 4-inch charge.
Exactly, yeah. Oh, I forgot about that.
I literally, I went to smite. I mean, I can't see anything. I went, what's my other power? Oh, the healing power. So it just depends on what my range is. Pact of Flesh. It's a blessing, right? Warp charge value of 5. Right, guys, listen how ridiculous this is. It's only a 5. If manifested, select a friendly Legion Core, Legion Demonkin unit, that's them, within 18 inches of this Psyker. 18!
Whoa.
So I can go them over there. Heal extra range for your charge. Whoa. And what happens, guys, it doesn't say select one. It just says both abilities. One model in that unit regains up to D3 lost wound. So if there was one on a wound, it'd gain D3. And also... if the unit you selected is core or demonkin, which they are, and they're not at starting strength, one destroyed model is added back with 4 wounds remaining. Really so you regain D3 wounds on someone and gain a whole model with a
Is
full
that locked to Bile?
No. That's just a standard.
That's a standard
Legion.
Chaos.
Yeah,
Legion
core or
Legion. Any
Demonkin.
Chaos Space
Pact of
Marine
Flesh,
can do that.
And it's a warp charge value 5 with a range of 18 inches.
Insane.
So yeah, I'll go with that, I think.
5.
But you need a Master of Possession.
That should be
a normal sorcerer can't do these powers.
Yeah.
It has to be a Master of Possession.
That should be like an 8 or a 7, man.
5?
5. No! Come on, man. It's a roll of 6.
I started laughing as he chucked the dice because I was like, you ain't going to get this.
I got because I was saving my 2 CPs for an interrupt, but I don't want to interrupt, do I?
Uh-huh.
I'll reroll it.
Don't. Oh, I was getting it ready. He was about to come here, guys, and have like a 3-inch charge onto Khan.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been absolutely huge, Dan. So you can't interrupt now.
No.
So now I might charge Khan then because he can't interrupt. Right, we'll see what happens. But I'll risk not dropping Dan's primaries if I fail my charge. So
exactly, yeah.
It is big. Right, so that's my psychic done. Just a bit of shooting because I actually think it's worth it here because I have to clear all these, and Terminators obviously don't get as many attacks as Warp Talons or Possessed. So they're going to fire their bolters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try and kill one or something. Hitting on 3s. That was a good hit roll. 17 hits or something.
Let's try and kill one. Then kills 3.
They're just AP 0 bolters? Oh, there you go, see? That's averaged out. There you go. There you go. See? Let's try and kill one.
Hey!
Don't ever chat shit again, bro. There we go. So we killed one. There's not really any of the shooting.
No.
Wow, that's it. I'm casting 2 powers a turn, firing 20 bottle shots and charging. It's a really cool, quick army to use as well. Right, so Abaddon. Here he comes.
Here he goes.
He's going to charge both speeders. 11. Oh, yeah. So I think he might be able to actually go quite far here, right? Because he goes 11.
Oh, 11, right, yeah. Oh, I've made it, because you can't come out here, and you can't come out here, can you? And you've charged both of them, so you've got to go in the middle there.
Oh, yes, he's got to go in the middle. Oh, yes. And can he walk through the middle?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
That was the idea of putting him there, right? So you have to go there.
Okay. So we'll go there.
Yep.
And then my... Yeah, that's enough. I think that's fine. That's all good. Then those 3 possessed then.
Mm-hmm.
Do they want to go for Khan? And Khan is D3 damage, right? He's not flat 3, is he?
No. I
he
think
only does something
he's
fancy
something
against
like
characters.
D3, or it might be D3 plus 1, and then he gets a bonus against characters. Yeah.
Oh, it might be worth just killing it, trying to kill him, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I think it might be worth just trying to kill him. So yeah, the possessed are going to charge him.
Oh, okay.
5.
5. Oh, I've got a tape measure. I'll show you what I need.
Uh-huh.
So you will need. You're out of 7, so you'll need a 7.
Okay. I'll use a CP. It's an 8.
Hey!
So I'll go straight in there. And then these Terminators on this side are going to charge the Intercessors. In they go. Come on, Munch Khan. Munch Khan. They roll a 6. And I do want to keep them kind of at the back. Just like that. Within half an inch of half an inch. Because they are what's screening the 9 and 9.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool.
So yes, I can't go all the way onto the objective there. And then I don't think Abaddon needs any help in the middle. But I'm not sure whether I should just be charging 5 possessed around the side because you've got shooting that I don't really want to go into Abaddon.
Yeah, and it's the psychic as well, right?
Psychic will go into him, right? So into them.
No, because I could just make it so I can't see them. Remember, smite is the closest visible.
Yeah, you can make it so that you can't see them. So yeah, I might have to try and charge with them. That sucks a bit. Yeah, I'll try. I charge his land speeder with the possessed. 9. I might as well, I think. Just go around. I think I'm best off having 2 on the terrain like that.
Sure.
Just have 2 on the terrain. And then that's it. That's me, bro. And then over here, these guys. Help the Lord! Help the Lord! Go in there. Butcher them all.
Get him
make
out
it
of trouble.
so that the Lord doesn't then get charged by Terminators from reserve. That's cool. So then they protect the Lord from getting charged from reserve.
All right,
so
then.
He's also on the objective.
Okay.
Awesome. So there's no interrupts from you, right?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to start with Khan because I think it's a juicy one. So we've got 5 attacks.
So you got
5 attacks.
5 attacks.
And then 6 attacks.
Yeah.
And we're in turn 2?
Oh, 2.
Oh, we're in turn 2. Damn. Because if I was in that 1-ton massacre, I'd have exploding 6s to hit in combat.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But I don't. So I'm going to spend 1 for a chaos unit to have full rolls to hit against Marines.
What was it? 16.
I'm going to try it, man.
And then your strength.
6.
Oh, so 3s.
And
And you flat 2?
Yeah.
He's dead.
You're going to
You
leave
never
it?
transhuman.
Yeah, because then you don't have a CP to reroll a save.
Exactly.
So it's like
not
it's-
even close. Yeah.
Oh my god. Why did I use a CP? Oh, that's why. There we go. That many.
Oh, it would have saved me 3 wounds, right? Keep 3 wounds back.
I'll
Keep
keep
3
3
wounds out
wounds to
of
the
it.
side, okay. So this is -1 against you, because I'm normally -2.
It just puts me on my 4 of him.
That's 6. Oh, he's already
Oh, I
dead.
think he's dead.
Whoa. 10, and then 3 more. Whoa.
So I'm glad I didn't use my transhuman there.
I can't believe it, man. It's 3 possessed.
Yeah.
Like, just 3 as well, right?
It's
3
It's
possessed.
the fact you've got so many attacks and it's just flat 2.
So I'm going to
Because
get
they were just dicey before.
closer to this dread down by standing on the ruin.
Nice, yeah.
So now the Libby can't do anything.
Can't do that. Yeah.
Because wherever he'll go, he can see me, right? And that's it.
That's fine.
Perfect.
There you go.
So that's what I'll do there, like that. And then I've got Abaddon.
Abaddon.
So Abaddon's got his...
Here we go.
Abaddon gets 8 attacks, guys.
Yeah.
And then he gets plus D3 if I'm fighting Imperium. Adeptus Astartes, I think. Imperium or Adeptus Astartes. Plus 2. So he's got 10 attacks.
10 attacks.
So he's going to put 5 into each land speeder.
Yeah.
So I'll go... actually, he's going to put, obviously, 6 into the one that's got 6 wounds.
You've
and
got
4 into
4
the
rolls
one
to
that's
hit
got
me, mate. I wouldn't worry about
So
it.
into the one on 6. And obviously he puts himself in 1-ton destruction. He's already got 4 rolls to hit on himself. So he gets 1 exploding 6.
Yep.
And then he wounds on 3s. With rerolls. Oh, and cock dice. Oh, cock dice. So it's that many wounds, and then 3 mortals.
Okay.
Because 6s do D3 mortals as well. So, -4, so these are -3 for you. So 6s.
Yes. Oh, that was unlucky. Does he blow up? Oh, so it's strip a wounds off his
wound. And then the other one hits 4 times. 3s. So it does 2 mortal wounds.
So he's got one
So
left.
One, yeah, and then 4 saves. 4 6-ups.
Oh.
He's an animal.
Blow up. No.
Abaddon's an animal.
Well, guys, you blocked him from... Because like he could have come through 6 over here and charged them down.
Well, he rolled an 11-inch charge, yeah?
Yeah.
He would have got really far, actually. And then he goes slight bit forward. And then my possessed can just pile in, consolidate.
Yep.
I think there's one here, right? Just something like that.
Yep.
Just so 2 are on terrain, but then even when he moves 8, then that guy's going to be closer.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Or yeah, I'll just move his full, because obviously he was on the other side of the speed. I'll just move his full 3 and 3. There we go, something like that.
Yep.
Just to protect Abaddon from the shooting of the dreads, because I think that's the thing I'm scared of, the flat 3 damage shots.
Yeah.
That could really hurt Abaddon. Unless one dreadnought just wipes out the whole squad.
Yep.
Right, and then we've got these Terminators over here.
Mm-hmm.
So they've got 4, 4, 4, 4, and 5. So these guys got no rerolls to hit or wound. So I'm going to spend the 1 CP, because I only need 2 into Dan's turn.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to spend the 1 CP for +1 to hit for Terminator.
I'm going to consume.
Okay. So I'm hitting on 2s. 2 miss. 3 miss. Then I'm winning on 4s.
That's not fluffing it, is it, Manny?
No, but I saved you quite a lot of 3s though. They might live here. It's about average, I think. Bang on. So these are 5 ups for you. They're -3, so
-3, so -2, so 5.
Oh, is that bang on 4 dead?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, to the wound. So you laughed at my bolters, didn't you, Dan? Didn't you laugh at my bolters?
No, I was laughing because you probably should have killed more than one.
Well, there was a lesson to be learned here. Don't laugh at my bolters.
Oh, to the wound, man.
Yeah, to the wound. They've
That's
done it
4
to the wound.
points.
And then over here, my warp talons will just pile in, and these two are going to stay where they are, just for blocking the deep strike charges into my lord.
Mm-hmm.
And they, I think, guys, they've been given 5 attacks a model or something insane like that, man. But they are only -2, so they'll be -1 against Dan. But at least these ones have full rerolls to wound. That's something. Quite like them. So warp talons, yeah, 5 attacks base, 6 on the sergeant. And they're not core, so they don't get reroll 1s from the lord, which sucks a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So 5 attacks each. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the sergeant gets 6. So these are just 3s to hit, no rerolls. Ooh. Okay. To be fair, my hit rolls are just not calming down, are they? The hit rolls are doing really well.
They're pretty good.
And then I'm strength 5 for being Creations of Bile. So at least I'm wounding on 3s.
That's good.
Strength 5 lightning claws are really good, right?
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, strength 5 lightning claws. Wounding on 3s with full rerolls. One fails. So there's this many 4-ups. Just grab those for you.
This is 1, 2, 3, 4.5.
5.
Oh, is it 5?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I missed
Oh no,
one.
it's a 4-up, right?
Yeah, yeah.
4.5, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, 4.5. Oh! Oh, but there's only 4 there,
only
right?
4,
Because the Lord killed one.
Yeah.
That's 2. Well, everything we're killing is literally like 2 the wound.
2 the wound. Yeah.
But I'm rolling like well over average on all of my hits.
Yeah. If that had gone 1 under there and 1 under there, that's an extra 8 points for me.
Something like that. There we go.
Because the Lord didn't charge, so I'd have just left this one over here. And
Yeah.
then the Lord couldn't pile in a consolidate.
Obviously, he's still on the objective because he hasn't moved. Oh yeah, you wouldn't have been able to follow consolidate, but it's because he killed one last turn. Whoa, okay. That was an incredible turn.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible
Couldn't
turn. I'm really happy with
really
that.
have
I
gone
can't
any
believe I
better,
sniped
to be
Khan
honest
out
with
there. It was that chaplain. The chaplain going
Yes,
in there,
yeah.
fluffing to kill me killing him in return,
Yeah.
then, piling out, consolidating out, then moving, then charging. Oh,
But then imagine if you got a guy back there as well.
Yeah, if I got a guy back there, there'd be another 5 attacks there.
Yeah.
That's insane, right?
And it's
That's
like
insane,
closing
right?
that distance,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, I really like
I
Possessed.
didn't think about that.
I really like Possessed now.
I did not think about that.
Yeah, I really, really like Possessed now. Really, really like Possessed.
I've been an apothecary from 18 inches away.
Yeah.
It's sick.
So I got 2 points on the bonus there for stealing the middle one. I get 3 points on the long war because I took an objective that Dan was holding, and then I killed a unit on an objective in melee. So that gives me 3 points on long war, and it's capped at 3 because I get a point for every single unit I've killed on an objective.
Yes.
But it's capped at 3. So I got 3 points for that. Already maxed out my specimens for the turn, and I already added on my retrieve data. So doing really well there, and I've dropped Dan's primary down to 0. So he literally has to have like a clear me off 3 objectives turn here.
Yep. All right then. So we can do. So basically, I had to go out first. I went out of my land speeders. Manny came and kind of made it so I can't score anything. So then I moved my incursors forward, and the idea was to draw. I'm trading my little troop units for Manny's elite units, which is exactly what's happened. It hasn't gone to plan in the middle, granted, and I've lost Khan already going into my turn 3, which sucks. But we can still do a lot of damage here, which was kind of the plan from the start anyway. Which kind of, because we went first. So let's see just how much damage we can do in this turn and see what we can leave Manny with. So we'll start off in the psychic phase. So we'll smite you for a 7.
I'll try to deny it. Of course. Nope.
So that does 2 more wounds.
That leaves 1 on 1. Just the one right in front of you, Dan, please.
This one here, yeah. Yeah, he's on 1. That's fine.
Cool.
And then we'll do +2 to advance and charge. Doesn't go off. Okay then. So that's that. And then we'll go for... right, so now we're in shooting. So let's go for this guy here.
Yep.
This guy's left on a wound, so I'm going to fire everything from him into them.
Oh yeah, because he's the guy not on terrain. So
yes,
there
just,
you go.
try and strip him off.
Nice, perfect little target there for the impulsor.
So the two storm bolters. Let's go. 3.
2. The T5.
Oh, T5. Wow.
Yeah, he's okay.
He's okay. And then the array. Do you know what strength the array is?
I think it's 4, but it's like heavy 8.
I think
strength
so.
4 minus 1 or something.
-1, yeah.
It's 1 wound.
So 1 wound.
So I'll roll the other one in case there was the second one. Okay, so it does make a difference.
I think it's.
strength
I think
5,
it's
then I've
4.
lost the one.
I do think it's 4 though. Right. Okay then. So then we're going to go for this guy here. He'll put everything into them. So he comes equipped with a storm bolter. I think no. I think you have to put one on him. No, I don't think so. 2d6, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I'm hitting you on 3s because you killed my land speeders. And then wounding you on 4s.
3s, right? 3s. Your strength 6.
Oh, so of course it is. Sorry.
5.
5.
So I got one guy with a 3-up. He dies, and then 2 ups. All good.
I'm dead.
I'm dead. Perfect, thank you. There's just 2 guys left there.
2 guys left there. Right then, okay. So this guy here can only see them there. I'm going to get the codex up to make sure I don't forget a gun. So it's not an Invictor, it's not a Druid, it's not a Venerable, it's a Redemptor. So yeah, he's got so he's got his Gatling cannon. I don't think I want to put anything into them. I think I want to put everything into those in the middle. but it's just what I'm in range of. I can see this guy here. So I'm just outside of just outside of 18.
Any of your guns even 18? I thought they were all 24.
No, I think the onslaught. Oh, I thought the onslaught Gatling cannon was 18. Where is it? Yeah, there, 24. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I'll put the onslaught Gatling cannon into him then. Then and then he's got storm bolters, right?
Yeah.
So they're 24.
Mm-hmm.
That's 36.
Yep.
Oh, that's it. Okay. Yeah. We'll put everything into him there.
Very nice.
So he's got 2 storm bolters, right?
Whoa. Surely the flat 3 damage plasma against flat 3 damage possessed is what you fire first.
Oh, I keep forgetting that you're 3. Because there used to be 2, right?
I was like, whoa, Dan, don't fire 1 damage weapons
I
at me.
was up there and when I did the 2 and you were like, 1's left on 1 wound, I was like, oh god, yeah, they're 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. So
the flat 3 damage guns first.
4. Not rerolling 1s anymore because you murdered him. 1
wound. Interesting.
Murdered
4 up
Khan.
inven. 1 dice.
Cool. Then the storm bolters get 4 hits.
Take this one off here.
2 wounds on 5s.
Take this one off here, actually. 2 wounds, right?
Yep.
So I'll take go and cover. 2s. All good.
And then the Gatling cannon.
2, because they're 4s, right? Because they're strength 5.
Correct.
2 good. All good.
Yeah,
So
so
we've got 2 up save
one,
with the 2 that are on terrain.
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, that's fine. So then this guy will shoot them and he'll do his thing first, see if we can get the 2 off terrain. 6 shots. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, that is good.
Yes, come on, get the 2 off terrain.
So the first one on terrain, dies straight away.
Nice, yeah.
And then the one right at the front of the squad, so okay, and dies. I'll CP that. Lives. So only 1 dies. So the one on cover that started tanking over here.
So no interrupts anymore.
There we go. So we're down to 1 CP.
Okay. That was interesting.
Yep.
And then the Gatling cannon, because it makes no difference now. Nothing, just 4s. And then the storm bolters. 2. Oh, right then. Okay. So that's them 2 done. Then, and he's done. He'll throw a grenade. Hits you. Wound you, strength 6.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
He's good. All right. Over here, we'll throw a grenade. And then the pistol. So the grenade. Misses. 2, 3, 4 pistols. Nothing. These guys don't have anything because they have claws for hands.
Mm-hmm.
He's fired. These are fired. These here. Throw a grenade. Nope. Right, I think we're done.
Mm-hmm.
Nice and easy.
Very nice.
Right then, so my first charge has to be the Terminators because that's how I can use my strat.
Oh,
so guys, I've only got the 1 CP, right? So I can either go for the 9 and then re-roll it, or I could use the 3d6. But I think I'm statistically more likely to get it with the 3d6 because I'm picking the 2 highest. So I've got more chances in that 1 roll to roll 2 high dice.
Do
you know what I mean?
disagree.
I'm not. I'm not sure.
No, I think your percentages are not right.
No, I've not done the maths, but
But you got to remember, it's an 8-inch charge. Because I'm within an inch of the terrain.
Yeah.
So you've only got to get within 2 of me. So it's an 8-inch
Oh yes,
charge,
it's an
not
8-inch charge.
So I think an 8-inch.
I'm just gonna roll 2 4s on 3 dice.
But isn't an 8-inch reroll?
I can't make 7-inch charges.
Oh,
mate.
okay.
So I'm going
for it.
3d6.
He's going for the 3d6.
Yeah.
Oh, the 2 highest is a 9. There you go. There you go. They're in. That was big. That was whether Dan made that or not. So there you go. So he's got his assault Terminator squad there into my possessed unit.
And we'll just stay out of 3. It's big now that Manny's can't interrupt. That's what's big.
Yeah.
These go into them there.
I just thought, I'm fighting on death, so it's cool.
That's true. Yeah. That's a good way of thinking about it. Man.
Yeah, I thought, I'll just trade with all of them. Everyone that fights on death, rather than interrupting somewhere.
Yeah.
I was like, I'd rather save a possessed in the middle by Abaddon, because now that's 3 possessed in Abaddon. They can make a mess of your home field, home field objective. So, because this flank's falling.
Abaddon doesn't need any.
But now it's quite interesting because I think this flank is falling now.
Yeah.
And this flank is falling now.
Yeah.
And then the middle's going to have, what, 5 Warp Talons of the Master Possession on it?
Yeah.
And I got 2 Termies back here and some Cultists there. So this is getting, I think you've got a really good turn here.
Okay.
If you can kill me
The whirlwind's going to go into them.
if you can roll like a little bit better now, Dan. If you could roll a little bit better, then yeah, you'll be
The
alright.
whirlwind's going to go there.
Mm-hmm.
And then, wait. Whirlwind's going to go there, so within an inch of you. Then the Libby's going to charge in and go there.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Like that. And then the Dreadnought's going to go and go like there.
Oh.
And I'm like, just stay the hell away from Abaddon. Run in front of the Dreadnought, guys. Then, yeah, so these guys going. Yep. Yeah, I'm going in. Yeah, we'll just come on here.
And we're in battle round. We're in battle round 3 now.
We are.
So Dan's in the assault doctrine, so he's got an extra AP.
Then these guys going in.
Right, bro?
Yep.
You're in but I'm in my wonton destruction now. So now I've got exploding 6s to hit as well.
Yep.
So it's pretty interesting, actually, guys. I was going to show you that while Dan moves all of his charges in and stuff.
I'll charge with this impulsor.
Yeah, of course.
7.
Just going to show you the page, guys. Man, these books are so big, aren't they? You never know where all the rules are. It's there, guys. Yeah, let the galaxy burn. That's what everyone's got. So now I'm in wonton slaughter. At the start of the 3rd battle round, select either wonton massacre or slaughter. So I'm going to go into slaughter. So that is each time I make an attack with assault, pistol, or melee weapon, an unmodified hit roll of 6 scores 1 additional hit. Let the galaxy burn. And then I think all of my important units have got that. The possessed, let the galaxy burn. Terminators, let the galaxy burn. And warp talents. Let the galaxy burn. There we are, guys. So Dan's got his extra AP. Oh, it's not just extra AP for you, though, is it, Dan? You've got your super buff as well. So you've got extra AP, and now you've got +1 damage on your whole army.
Ah, that sucks. Yes.
Yeah. So, guys, Dan's got +1 damage on his whole army here.
Yeah.
I
was just trying to think if I can get out of the way of your fighting on death thing.
Okay.
But I don't think I can. Because as soon as I try and come out, I'll block the Terminators from getting into combat.
From getting into combat with me, yeah.
So I can't. They're just going to fight those Marines, and there's nothing I can do about it, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. So, but if I go in and charge them like that, then only the one guy can fight my Terminators, right?
Yes.
So I think that's probably the way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you want to keep your Terminators alive as long as possible.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's do that then. And then that's in. Yeah. Okay. We're done. Right then. So it's all me. So Manny can't interrupt. So we'll go for the Dreadnought first into them.
Yeah.
So he's got 4 attack base +1 for charging. Yeah.
5 attacks.
2s.
3. So I've got 5 of invulnerable saves because I'm miles away from my aura. They all die.
Good.
And then both of them are going to hit the librarian in the face.
Yep.
So 5 attacks on one, 6 attacks on the other. Oh, do I just do the full rolls to hit it? Oh no, I'm not being selected to fight. I can't. Not like we need it. Go on. Go on, just kill the librarian. Nice. That many?
Minus.
This one's 1 against you, so 4 ups. Bye-bye.
Yep. Okay.
There we go.
Dead.
I thought that's probably the best thing to do, right? Is get rid of your
100%.
get rid of your Libby.
100%. Yeah.
That's totally the Libby.
Right then. Okay. So over here then, I'll fight with the Terminators first. Because if I fight with these guys first, then you take him off, and then my Terminators can't fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I have to fight with Terminators.
Yep.
So they've got 2 attacks base, +1 for charging, +2 for 2 combat claws.
Yep.
So 5 attacks each. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So just a second here, Dan. You're AP -3, right?
I am.
So you'd be AP -2 against me. You got what, 25 attacks?
25.
It's on the border of whether I just do the -1 to hit me. Because you hit me on 4s with no rerolls then. And I'm like, that could just go horribly wrong for you.
Yeah, I can't do the +1.
Because I'm like, but I don't know if I should do that on this side. Because on this side, you're winning me on 5s. But I have one worse save, only have a 5 up there.
Oh, yes.
So I'm like, what's worse for me? You hitting on 5s rerolling, or because 4s rerolling and 5s
You were
rerolling
saying this flank's probably folding anyway?
This flank's probably folding anyway, but if we have like 2 Terminators left and then these 5 run out as well, I might be able to salvage it.
I think
Do you know what I mean?
Because I think you're just going to murder my intercessors now.
Yeah, I think I should try. So yeah.
But there's not much I can do about it. So.
Yeah. So I'll use the -1 to hit.
Nice.
Just so you hit me on 4s there.
4s. That's cool.
Okay, so it didn't make a single difference.
Is it not a single 3?
No 3s at all.
See,
That's
you
nice.
thought that I would roll averagely, and you were wrong.
I was like, oh, that'll help a little bit. No, it didn't.
That'll teach you. Yep. And then 4s.
Rerolling. Man, lightning claws are so reliable, innit?
Yeah, I love lightning claws. Okay. There you go.
1 dead and a half, I think. You -3 in the assault doctrine, right?
Yeah, every turn, man.
Yeah, so 1.5 die.
Okay.
Okay. So I will go 1. No, because I want to hit the Terminators as much as I can. No, I don't think I do. I'll go 1.5. Oh no, it's a half. I took him off and went and a half. So yeah, so just 1. So then that 1 guy will just hit your intercessors.
Yep.
Try and kill 1. So it's just a regular guy. All hit. 3s. That's 3 5-ups. Oh, yeah, we did kill 1.5. So it just means it's like 3 less attacks, right?
Yeah.
That I have to take to the face. It's probably worth it for me, right?
Definitely.
Is it 4 less attacks actually? Because you've got a combat weapon, right?
2 base, yeah.
Yeah, 1 for charge and 1 combat weapon. So it's 4 less attacks.
Yep.
I'll take that. It helps me a little bit.
2, 3, 4. These will hit you on 3s.
4s, I think. I'm just -1 to hit with a phase.
Oh, sorry.
I'll have a look at that though. It's 1 more attack you get against.
Yes,
me.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
And then 4s.
Oh,
good.
there you go.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then just roll the 1 other attack to wound as well, just see if it makes it.
It'll be for the phase. It'll be for the phase.
It might be for the phase. It might just
these
be for
are
that attack.
-1s. These are your 3-ups.
3-ups. Oh, they kill more.
Oh, there you go. Yep.
So that's that guy dead.
Yeah.
And another 1, and then 2 wounds.
Yeah.
Flat 2 damage, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So that's him dead. A fresh 1, and then fresh 1 there, and then he's left on 1 wound.
Yep.
Okay, so 2 more, and then the 1 in death. Okay, so I'll fight with the two that have just died, and then obviously I'll wait for these 2 till after you've done all of your combats on the board. So just 2 regular ones. Hitting on 3s. 1 explosion. And then wounding on 3s. It's another 4 5-ups.
So 1, 2 dead.
Yeah.
Oh. No, I should do that, shouldn't I? Well then, cool. So then, I will pile in with him. Go there. And then I can't get over, so I'll just tag him, I think.
Okay. 3 attacks.
So I'll tag him. Yeah, it makes no difference, does it? No, okay, it's fine. 3 attacks. Just trying to be clever. No, it's fine. Right then.
It'd be funny because it might kill the 1-on-1 wound. It'd be funny if it killed the 1-on-1 wound.
So, yeah, just a 5 vanguards. So 2 attacks base.
5. Is this by warp talents? Is it down?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
2 attacks base, +1 for charging, +1 for the lightning claw. So 4 with the lightning claw. 2, 3, 4, 5, and a sarge. So these are 3s. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And then
These are just 4s.
4s.
Yeah.
That wasn't one. There it goes. No.
These them out. And these are my 5-up invulnerable, I'm guessing. Oof. And they're 2 damage each as well, right?
They are.
So let's just wipe the squad.
Oh, they're still only 2 wounds. Okay.
Oh yeah, they're just Marines like you.
Good. Good. And then the Terminators
So
over
see,
there.
I'll pile that one in there, so he's just within half an inch, and then that one in there, so they all get to fight on death.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, do that
So
first.
all 5 of them get to fight on death, and then they go down. There we go. Here you are done. This is quite a few attacks now. Right, can we take a couple of Vanguard vets with us? That's the question. 5 attacks each. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 6 on the side. I quite like this, guys, you know, because I don't get any extra attacks for charging or getting charged, so it's just the flat same when I fight in death. Yeah. And my strength isn't when I charge or anything like that, so I get that when I fight in death as well, so I quite like it. It's really nice. So I'm hitting on 3s. And then 3 explosions of the 6s. And then winning on 3s because I'm strength 5. With 4 rerolls. Yeah, done. This many 4-ups. How many can we kill back?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All dead. Okay, here you go.
Okay, yep. Yeah.
I'll take that off in a minute. And then I've got 5 attacks each of my Terminators. 2, 3, 4, 5. And the Sergeant is over there. So this is the Terminator's over there into the Possessed.
See, this is where I should have used the -1 to hit. You would have had 6 extra misses.
Instead of 0.
Instead of 0.
God. And then 5s.
Yeah, because they've wounded better than this side as well. On 5s than these guys wounded on 4s. There you go.
And then 5s. Oh my god.
There you go, yeah. Okay, that's just insane.
3 outs. Well, we had to roll good on one of them.
What, you don't think wiping entire squads is rolling good? What's your definition of rolling good?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, okay. We've not rolled so bad. 5 have been vulnerables.
All right, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 dead. Okay. Still is 4. Nice. I can't believe one's alive. That's pretty insane. Is that your last fight, Dan?
That's it, yeah.
Okay, so it's just my fighting deaths and then whoever's left as well. So I'll fight, obviously, 4 of them in death. I'll just leave...
Oh, we'll take these off.
I'll leave the one like right here so you can go into any Terminator.
Yes, yeah.
Yep, okay. So 5 attacks each. 1, 2, 3, 4 that died. And obviously the 6 attack guy is still alive, so that's not good. There we go. So we're hitting on 3s here. Okay. That's what you call bad, Dan. 3 explosions, then. There we go. There we go. There we go. And then we're winning on 3s. Half of them fail. Okay. And then this many 3-ups.
Rips.
Hey, we killed a Terminator.
Hey, that was my favourite Terminator.
Right, and then I'll take all these off. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's just the one guy left behind the wall that gets to fight now. Now that the Terminators have survived. Right. Let's see what he can do. 1 explosion. That misses. And then 3s. 3 more.
3.
Hey, he kills one on his own. So 4 of them killed the Terminator. And then he killed the Terminator on his own.
Cool. There we go.
Okay.
Take him off that.
And then over here. So we've been piled into by the tank. So I'll consolidate. I'll pile in 3 that way.
Yes.
To get within half an inch of the intercessors. Yeah. So then they'll both fight into the intercessors.
That's what I was trying to stop, but I couldn't do anything about it.
See. So got 4 and then 5. Oh. Die intercessors. So 2 explosions. And then 3s. Oh, it's just 4. Just got to pass 1. Oh, there you go. Only 1 dice.
Nice.
Oh, there's an OBSEC model. Screw you, Dan.
Well, is there an OBSEC model? Is the question. Because he lost 4 of his friends. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's not a chicken, mate. So I'm not sure what my Terminators are, but they might fail on a 6. Nope. And then the 1 possessed.
Yeah. Yeah, he's terrified. And he should be.
He only fails on a 6 as well, guys, because he's leadership 9.
Quite rightfully.
So he runs away. There we go.
Scared.
There we go.
Right then.
Oh, that was a good turn, man. That was a
right.
good turn.
Yeah, it was just them two. Them two. Both of those things.
Yeah,
just
the Terminator and a half living there.
Yeah.
Everything else went perfectly.
Yeah, but my Terminator's going in and killing one of yours. Was all right.
No, yeah, that was quite bad.
But not bad though. Like I said, we've cleared all this off all around here, and I said, so we like look at that dead pile. Look at that dead pile now. But and the thing as well though,
it's just a mound.
I couldn't clear your units off in melee.
Yeah.
See, so that one guy living there, that stops me getting a point.
Who's that guy?
Those two guys. The one that just died to melee.
Yeah.
That's lost me a point because he didn't die in.
Oh, the one who just died to morale.
He's living here. That's cost me a point in melee because I'm not finishing it off in combat.
I see. Oh, isn't that capped every turn though?
Like 5 a turn.
Yeah, do you get 2 points for each one you kill?
1 point.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, because you kill those possessed and you kill the warp talons. So I was like, I thought that was 4 points.
Yeah, that's 2 points.
Oh,
but I've not been like each turn. I'm like struggling to get it by
like a wound or 2.
Yeah. So shock tactics. I got 4-3. Did I? Did I control that one? No, you controlled that one, right?
Yes, I was controlling that with Terminators.
Cool, yeah,
so
so shock tactics 4-3.
Yeah.
No prisoners I've got for probably another 2.
Probably 5. I reckon you probably got 5 on that now.
And then lightning strike, I killed 2 units there. And then you get bonuses for like characters and monsters and vehicles and that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. But obviously I've not got near any of those yet. So yeah, so not a bad turn. We killed quite a lot there. Mm-hmm. But I said, yeah, man, he's still scoring loads. I forgot to move those Terminators over. So
yeah, move them over. Where did they need to consolidate to?
It was the thing because the one survived. I'm not even sure I could have done it anyway. The idea was obviously that they come in and then kill them, and then they've got to go and touch on there. But then, to be fair, they should have been left. So I didn't expect you to wipe the whole squad.
Oh, the warp talons! I didn't think I was going to kill the warp talons.
No. We'll put it down to them all dying, which has pushed me off that one there. So like I've killed a lot there, but
you've killed a lot.
Manny is still just steaming ahead on points because he's got another 12 there.
Right, I'm going for the kill, guys. As you can see, everyone's just split up. I'm spread really thin, like I'm going everywhere all over the board. But I'd imagine this is what possessed do. Like they just run off into random places on their own and warp talons because they're demons and everything. And then Abaddon's leading from the front,
just charging down the middle. Look.
So I love it. Look, man, like I am proper thin on the ground. I've got 2 Terminators defending my home field objective. I have a Master of Possession. I did check; he had 5 wounds. So after the mortal from perils, he still has 4 left. So just a Master of Possession all in the middle one. So 2 Terminators on mine. Master of Possession on the middle one just to get me the 2 bonus points. These cultists advanced out onto the objective, so I got 1 cultist on there. So that's how thin I am on the ground. I've left those Terminators in combat because they're going to try and kill that intercessor in combat. Mm-hmm. And then these ones back here unfortunately rolled a 1 on their advance. Mm-hmm. So if I use the advance and charge, I have to use it at the start of the charge phase. It'll put me down to 0 CP, and then I have to try and make a 7-inch charge to reach both the turn. It's only a 6 to reach the intercessor, but it's no point just going for one intercessor. I need a 7 to go for both.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens there. And then on this side, the Lord's moved over to this side of the objective. He's still on it, but it's like an auto 1 charge. Yep. I'm going to charge Warp Talons and the Lord into them to try and kill them. And then hopefully I'm going to fight with the Warp Talons first. And then if the Lord doesn't need to go that way to fight, he can just pile in, consolidate back this way, stay within Lookout Sir and all of that kind of stuff.
Yep.
So then that objective's mine. This one I don't think Dan's going to be able to get to next turn.
Nope.
That's why I just put the Master of Possession there. And he definitely won't be able to get more than just 1 Impulsor on this one. And I've got 2 Terminators on it. Nice. So I just tried to do that. And then over here, I moved my Warp Talons out to charge in there with the Terminators and see what happens. I brought Naked Guys squad on. all the way into his deployment zone.
Like sneaky naked guy.
So I brought naked guy in his squadron, and they're running. They're doing my third run for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then all the way over here, the 3 possessed that were with Abaddon, they've just moved forward to charge the Whirlwind and just steal Dan's primaries. And then Abaddon has moved 6 inches forward, and he's within 7 of that Dreadnought.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got a 6-inch charge to make to get the Whirlwind and the Dreadnought.
Slap the both of them
Yeah,
up. Yeah.
so he's going to try and stop the... And Dan's got 1 CP.
Yeah.
So he can't interrupt.
Nope.
He can't. So I can fight the possessed, see how many wounds I take off the Whirlwind, and then see what Abaddon needs to do. And then obviously Abaddon has put himself... well, no one really. Everyone's in 1-ton destruction, so it doesn't matter. But he's put the full real statement on himself. Because he's going to go and slap up this this Dreadnought. Right, so let's see what we got. So, Psychic phase. I'm going to try and grow back a possessed.
Yeah.
No. Damn it.
It's a good job because my Libby was going to deny that.
Damn it.
Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah. That Libby. Right, and then I'll just go for a cheeky smite on this thing.
Cheeky.
Yeah. 3 more wounds.
Oh, I can
Flame bullseye.
Yeah,
Yeah, do it. Do it. So I think he's down to 8. They have like 11, don't they? Something like that.
Yes.
He's down to like 8 wounds. Cool. There we are. And then they advance, so there's no shooting from them. Oh, I love it. I love no shooting. This feels so great, just doing no shooting. And then charges. I think I am. I think I am going to send them in. You know.
Yeah,
guys.
I think you should.
I got faith.
Yeah.
I'll just roll a
I
7.
think you'll be all right.
Here they go. They need a 7-inch charge. Yeah, they roll a 9. So they're into both there. So that, sorry guys, that 1 CP, I have to use it at the start of my charge phase. That's why I had to use it then. And it lets a unit that advanced still charge because I'm Creations of Bile. I can only use it on a core unit, so I can only do it on my Terminators. Okay. But I thought at some point that's going to come in useful. So then they go. Then the Warp Talons are going to try and charge the Terminators. Well, try. Try is a good word, and then when you roll a bloody 11, look at them.
They're loving it.
Look at that fight there, man. Look at that fight there. Then my possessed will go into the Whirlwind. 6. Oh, God, I used my 6 now.
That should have been Abaddon. What are you doing, you fool?
I'll just go around the back, Dan. If you could just put them guys around the back. Thank you very much. And then my Lord will just take the double 1 charge and go stand there. Just so he's within 4 of the back guy. And then these guys will just take a double 1 charge as well. And just go in there. I want to move the minimum that I can. Right.
Awesome.
Then the big boy. Abaddon's got a 6-inch charge into that Dreadnought. Yeah! Surprise! So he's got the Whirlwind and the Dreadnought there. He's like, hello, come to daddy.
Like Abaddon has just squeezed through that window. You know, like a cat when it goes through.
I love the fact that he's infantry. Oh my God.
His arm is just squeezed in. He's
there we have it. That's all the charges. Made every single one.
Yeah.
Right, we'll just go across. So, starting over here, I'll do the Warp Talons first. They'll just put absolutely everything into the... Actually, no, because they can reach everybody. The Terminators will go first. Mm-hmm. So I'll put 1 Terminator, the pilot, put 1 Terminator into that Intercessor, and 4 Terminators into your Terminators.
Cool.
So 1 Terminator into your Intercessor. 1 explosion. Then 3s. 2 5-ups. Live. Yeah, die peasant.
I'll fight when I die. Oh, wait.
That's my thing, son. You haven't been juiced up by bile, bro. We're on steroids, mate. And then the other 4 into the Terminators. I don't have any strats or anything, so 2 explosions. So I'll leave those 2 misses in there. And then 3s.
3s?
4-ups.
4-ups.
Yeah, we killed a Terminator with a 5-man Terminator unit. Hey, we did what you did. But at least we did it with 1 damage, baby. So I will tag the Impulsor. And just come in like that. So it's this unit of 5 here. At the front, just so they can't kill the 2-man unit.
Yeah.
And then the 5 Warp Talons. Right, if the Terminators couldn't do it, the Warp Talons ain't gonna do it. They put you on a 3-up. But they might just make you take a hell of a lot more saves.
Yeah.
3, 4, and then 6 on the Sergeant. So 5. Here we go. 3 ups. So I'll leave those 2 misses in because I've got 2 explosions.
Yep.
And then these are toughness, these are strength 5, so that could help. 3s. Re-rolling. Those 3 fail. Those 4 are in. Right, and then these are 3 ups down. It's a lot of dice.
I'm going to be quick. Go! That's got 1 damage, yeah?
Yep.
1 dead. 2 dead. And 1 takes a wound.
Yeah.
Blap. Blap.
Nice.
So then,
Then
I'll
we'll
fight with them. back.
Wrap that guy. Wrap that 1 Terminator there like that.
2 of them.
Oh, yes.
5
attacks.
flat
5
2
and 6.
damage.
No, you're flat 1.
Why?
You didn't charge.
Is that
You
right?
only get your super buff. when
You know that for a
yeah,
fact?
for a fact.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why
come
I
on.
charge the warp talents in.
I was thinking about using +1 to hit, and I'm so glad I did. And then your toughness 4.
Yeah, warp talents, right? Yeah, of course. Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. Makes up for it. Makes up for it. There we go.
I went backwards and forwards quite a lot.
5 ups though still. Oh, 1 wound.
Cool. Yep.
Hey, it would have still only killed 1 guy even if it was 2 damage. What the?
Alrighty then.
6 out of 7. 5 ups, bro. That is just insane. Right, and then obviously we'll just do this because we're here. Actually. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I fight first.
Yeah, you
Get
fight
out
the
of it.
impulsor.
Get out of it. You ready? Nope.
2 misses but 2 explosions. And then 5s.
That's not how the maths work on that. You've done that quite a few times. 2 misses, 2 explosions. You're hitting on 3s, not 2s.
Yeah, but I'm getting 2 6s on 25 attacks. Makes sense. 2. I should also be getting 4 or 5 6s as well. No, I'm saying, bruv. No, I'm saying. And then we'll go over this side. So we've just seen warp talons don't really do much. Maybe kill 2 Terminators. I think the Lord should just go first.
Yep.
And just show what can happen.
Flat.
He's
No,
flat 3.
Thunderhammers. Oh, they're flat.
Yeah. So he's got 6 attacks. Let's do this. So he's hitting on 3s.
Okay.
But 1 explosion. So that 1 hits. And then winning on 2s. 2 wounds. Barely. No wounds. Okay. That's really good from a 3 damage Thunderhammer Lord there, guys.
-2 is
1,
weird
2.
on a Thunderhammer, right?
Yeah, it is. 3, 4. Like I said, though, I like him for that, like just for the option of sitting on that objective, really,
Yeah.
and not dying and getting back up and stuff like that. That's why he's there.
Yeah.
That's why he's there. Right, so then we've got the Warp Talon unit. So these guys really need to pull their socks up. Roll some explosions. 5 explosions. Sorted. And then winning on 3s. With rerolls. There we are. All of them?
3s.
Yep, 3s.
So 1 dies. On 1's on 1 wound.
Hey, so we killed a Terminator with 5 Warp Talons and a Thunderhammer Lord on the charge. Very nice.
Cool. I will
Very, very
take
nice.
him off there.
Okay. And then we'll go 1. Oh, 2 to base you on this side.
Cool.
And 3.
Alrighty then.
Then we've got 2 spare. So we've tri-pointed with 3 of them. We've got 2 spare that can die. That's fine.
I am going to punch your character just
Oh, gonna punch my character.
because.
You horrible, horrible man.
Just because why not? I want to see you roll a 1.
Spiteful guy.
Just so he's. And then 4s.
5s. 5s.
Fives.
Well, doesn't matter. Look at that.
Yeah.
Takes 2 wounds.
Damn it!
So he's down to 3. There we go. Nice. And then we've got our Possessed into the Whirlwind.
Mm-hmm.
So we got 5, 5, and 6. And then we've got the main event after this. Right, let's see what we can do to the Whirlwind. So we've got those 3 are leaving for explosions.
So he doesn't give reroll ones to the demon killer.
No, only to core, and they're not
Okay.
core. Right, so we got wounding on 5s because I'm strength 6. You're toughness 7, right?
Mm.
Yeah, it's 4. So obviously they're just -1 against you, so 4 ups.
Okay.
Failed through it, of all 4, okay, so it takes 8 damage. They were just 3
damage.
ups. They were just 4 ups, Dan.
I think he's got like 2 left.
Okay, that's cool. So then Abaddon will make 1 attack into him.
Mhm.
We get D3 extra. 1. So 1 attack into him.
Yeah.
And then 8 into the Dreadnought. So 1 into the Whirlwind. Hits. D3 mortal wounds. 1 mortal wound and then the
Oh,
6
and then
up save.
6 up save.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Oh my god! So it lives on like 1 or 2 wounds.
Regret that, son.
And then 8 wounds into the 8 attacks into the Dreadnought. This is where we want it, guys. 2 explosions. Oh, here we go. 3s to wound. Full rerolls. So it's that many 6 ups and then 2 mortal wounds at the end.
Come on, all the 6 up Dreadnought. All the 6 ups. Oh, he tried. So it's 2 damage each now, because I'm -1.
24 damage, yeah.
2, 4,
Oh,
6,
yeah.
8, 10, 12, 14, 16,
And
17,
2 more
18.
18 wounds.
Only 18. Only 18 with the -1 damage.
With the -1 damage, yeah.
So he's down to 1 wound.
It's a whirlwind on
He's going to
whirlwind.
put his 1 attack into Abaddon.
Yeah, so obviously I'll just go into
Oh.
it. So it's trapped between the wall and my model, so
He
it
missed.
can't fall back. And that's it.
Right, cool. And then they've already attacked, haven't they?
Yeah, your Terminators have attacked there.
That's clever.
Yeah, everyone's attacked here. Everyone's attacked there.
Cool.
Literally all of it's done. So there, I killed a character in that battle round because I killed one in Dan's turn. I killed a librarian and in melee, and now I just killed. Did I kill an infantry unit there? Yes, the intercessor. Killed the intercessor because vehicles don't count. So I killed that 1 intercessor. So that means I killed 1 squad. Man, I charged my whole army. I killed 1 unit. Whoa. So, but that does give me 3. No, sorry. What am I doing? Oh, yes. 3 points for killing a character unit and 2 points for killing a non-character unit for that battle round. Then the Long War, I've flipped an objective, home field 1, and I've killed a unit off it. So I get 3 points on the Long War as well. So up to 8 there. Get 2 on the bonus as well. And I retrieve data for 4. And Dan is getting 0 primary.
Excellent.
So,
and I'm trapped. Trapped there.
Yep, wrap there, wrap there.
Trapped there.
Wrap
Trapped there.
yeah.
So
He's a Redemptor, like at the back of the board going, I don't think I want there. He's just seen naked guys, squad run in, reinforcements, and he's like, I'm done. I'm done.
So yeah, I'm not even getting any primaries again. So and
Yeah.
Abaddon is on my home field objective.
He ain't moving.
I can't see me getting any
He
points.
ain't
in,
moving.
so. But good game, man.
Good game,
I learned a lot
bro.
about Chaos Space Marines
Good game.
there. That was interesting. I suppose I'm doing it on my own.
What a game, guys!
what a game! Don't play combat armies and armies that can fire their
Best outro, best outro. Right, I didn't think the damage output of the bile was going to be that high.
Yeah,
because of the AP.
Yes, so yeah, we had that conversation before the game, didn't we?
Yeah.
And you were like, "Oh, I'm really disappointed that their claws are -2 and all that."
Yeah.
But it seems what they've got is that extra few attacks, right?
Yeah.
Because they haven't got the doctrines helping them with the AP, which is kind of what we're really seeing there. But just having that 2 extra attacks, that's what it kind of looks like, right? On the outside,
Yeah.
everything has like 2 extra attacks than what it should, and it's just like, with the exploding 6s as well. That's what's kind of punching through that armor.
Because to me, like on the surface of it, looking at these Vanguard veterans, and they've got 4 attacks a model and then 1 for their chainsword, which is as good as my lightning claw, and I've got 5. So where's my extra attacks? Nowhere.
Oh yeah, I suppose I get +1 for the claw, and then the chainsword. Yeah.
And I just get 5
But the
with my orc
chainsword's not
talons.
re-rolling wounds, and it's only -1 AP to start with.
So 1 attack.
Yeah.
1 attack. Okay, and it's still flat 2 damage.
And exploding 6s.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My God.
See, he's fine. He's fine.
But that's the thing. I'm really disappointed with the AP. I thought they'd give them something to like go into other armies. I mean, like my Terminators. My Terminators have 4 attacks each. The White Scars ones have 5 attacks each. So they've got more attacks than me. So literally, it doesn't count anywhere.
I get the 2 extra attacks for the 2 claws.
2 claws.
Oh, yeah,
I've lost claws now.
Yeah, you
so
don't
even
get
though I've got
claws.
claws, I still don't get rerolls to wound.
Yeah, I think the
lost
whole
a lot,
way,
actually.
I think the whole way through there, you kind of saw, guys, that the Chaos Terminators are not what they used to be, right?
No.
I don't. They're definitely not the way to go with the army. I think going with more of the fast, hard hitting stuff is your better option.
Yeah. And that's the thing as well. Like Possessed to me were my favorite thing in that game. I mean, even there, -1 AP against Armor of Contempt, and then 2 damage. It's just like it kind of like feels like all the punch is gone. The fight in death is the only thing that kept me in that game. I think.
Yeah, I
didn't have fight in death.
The thing is, don't forget, like Marines aren't like everywhere. So when you're not fighting into Marines,
no, but Sisters get it.
They're amazing.
Sisters get it. And then other Chaos get it, and then Thousand Sons get it, Grey Knights get it.
I just think
there's so many armies.
with the weight of attacks, the exploding 6s and stuff. I do, there is definitely something to be said there. But I do totally agree with you that I think the Marine doctrines getting that extra AP is just better.
Yeah, it's so much better.
It is better, but they've got to be different.
Yeah, they've got to be different.
I can see where GW are coming from and why they've done it that way. Because if you make it all the same, it's just boring, right?
Yeah,
so
that is true.
I think they've done a cool job. But I think what you can see there, though, is that the Chaos Marines are not broken.
No, they're good.
They've made a balanced book.
They're good, but they're balanced.
It's nice, but in a game where
Tyrannids and Sisters
are broken, you're like, okay, then they're gonna. So I hopefully, fingers crossed, I think Chaos Marines will sit there while they tone the other things down.
Okay,
and then hopefully they'll all become the same level. Hopefully that's the direction GW are taking with it. But yes, at the moment, I think Abaddon is broken to high hell.
Yes.
But that one model doesn't break the army, if you know what I mean.
He moves 6 and charges. He's good. He's good. He's busted for his rules around him. But you're not going to take like Black Legion, really. You're going to take like Red Corsairs or Word Bearers or Creations of Bile. Those are the 3 that you're going to see most often. So he doesn't really do as much for those things. And then him on his own, he's moving 6 and charging. So he's got this little death bubble of like 12 to 15 inches as well, because you're never going to go, if somebody's like 16 away, you're never going to go, I'll put Abaddon out and then try a 10-inch charge. And if it fails, I'll lose 6 wounds off him. Like, I'll do that.
I've seen you do that plenty of times.
So, I don't think you'd be doing that. I don't think you'd be doing that.
Don't lie. I've seen you do that loads of times.
Oh, man. But yeah, so it's like that. Abaddon is really, really crazily good. Probably needs toning down a little bit. But him on his own doesn't carry the whole book.
Yeah.
And I think the rest of the book's just balanced.
Yes.
It's not broken, but it's not terrible either.
No.
It's good. It's good and balanced. So I'm really happy with the Chaos Marines there. I thought they were absolutely awesome. And there are other things I want to try out in the book.
Well, the thing is, all right, the last 2 books to come out were Imperial Knights and Chaos Knights.
Imperial Knights and Chaos Knights.
Balanced, not broken.
Yeah, balanced, not broken. I do have to agree.
Hey, we're 3 for 3.
We're 3 for 3.
Maybe they've learned their lesson.
Demons are coming, so let's see what they do there, right?
So, come on, GW, you're getting there, man. You're getting the idea.
See, in that time, they've released Imperial Knights and Chaos Knights and Chaos Space Marines, all balanced books. And in those 3 or 4 months that they've used to bring those books out, they've tried to balance the other armies and done jack all.
I don't know.
Very nice, GW, getting there.
They did an alright job with the NIDs. You can see it, but they have not taken the sting out of Eldar.
Oh, yes.
Hit like a ton of crap,
Yes,
man.
they do. But there you have it, guys. That's the battle report there. We hope you enjoyed that. White Scars. We haven't had them on the channel in a long time.
Yeah, White Scars. I'll be using the White Scars for the next few Marine things, and then I'll probably move on to Iron Hands or something like that. So, but I love Scars. So, I had loads of fun using them. They're badass. I want to show off more of that lightning strike secondary. Yeah. Hopefully I can play a game where I can score more than 2 points.
Oh man. And yeah, no, that was the first time ever we had Creations of Bile on the channel. They'll be back on again. I had so much fun using that army. We'll play them into something else.
Yeah.
And that'd be pretty cool. Maybe try and play them into something that's got a bit more shooting than the White Scars.
Yeah.
But maybe doesn't have Armor of Contempt. Something like Ad Mech or something like that.
Yeah.
Something that can give them like a good challenging game at range where you have to try and get in with the, you know, with the Creations of Bile. But then that Armor of Contempt's not there when you finally get there.
Yes.
So yeah, that could be a really interesting game. But there you have it, guys. And remember, if you haven't gone over to our Facebook page, the Glasshammer Gaming Facebook page, go and do so, because we put up a vote on there every single week about what we should play for the following week's battle reports. Dan picks an army that he really likes, and then I leave my fate in your hands and let you choose what army you're playing to them out of an option of 3. So go over there, vote, and have your impact on what we play in these battle reports. And if you haven't already, guys, hit that subscribe button, notifications bell in the corner over there, so you know each time we release one of these videos. And if you enjoy our content and you like more exclusive content, amazing discounts off our web store, or if you love what we do here and you just like to support the channel, then please head over to glasshammergaming.co.uk and join the elite. And until next week, guys, play loads of Warhammer 40k, stay safe, and we'll see you again at the same time with another battle report. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Live stream Warhammer 40k games, meta-analysis, tournament reports. Hi guys, I'm Manny. I am one of the co-founders of Glasshammer Gaming. I'm one of the current top 5 ranked ITC players in the world, and I play for my international team, Team England, and we are the current reigning world champions. So we started Glasshammer Gaming at the start because we play a very high level, and we realized that a lot of content creators online were more narrative and not really focused on the competitive aspect of the game, and we thought it'd be really cool if we made battle reports, live streams and tactics videos to help players improve in their competitive game, and also for people who are looking to start getting into competitive play, help them along the way and give them some tips. We also have an elite service, and if you join up, you get more in-depth meta-analysis, competitive tournament reports, and even bigger discounts on our store, which are incredible in the first place, and you're basically getting some of the best discounts in the world. If you join up, you also get access to our Discord server, where there are lots of like-minded people who also want to be very competitive and play to the best of their ability, and you'll be added in there with all of them. There are different channels for every army, every faction, so you can talk to other players who play the same armies as you and improve together.